Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, we here early in the morning type shit, like getting right to it. 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 I gotta share. Damn it. Getting right to it. Yeah. 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 Getting right to it. Getting right to it. Getting right to it. Yeah, cause we getting right to it. Getting right to it. If you don't know, now you know. Oh, what up, Ed? Yo, Ed be holding me down. I ain't even gonna hold you. Ed be holding me down. Yo, give it up for Ed, yo. Ed be holding me down. And I took Ed's advice. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take your advice, bro. I'm gonna start just going into the mix and like just working and like not even stressing out about it. You know what I'm saying? Just getting right to it. So I got a mix and master Pastor B and TNT. Shout out to the bros, man. They got this wonderful, beautiful track over here I'm about to dive into. What you got? Excuse me. I'm about to I burped. Oh man. That was crazy. And we're gonna see what's good. I gotta share in some live groups too. What's shaking with you, Ed? Tone, you see it. Tone, you see it. It's that time, Tone. It's that time. It's class time. Where'd you go? I missed you so. Seems like it's been forever since you've been gone. That's pretty good. I'm not even gonna hold you. It was all right. All right. So, if you guys don't know, I'm Mr.Goodbarz. This is YHL Young Hustle League. Mr.Goodbarz, Toy Box Studio, and we're gonna miss this wonderful track from my brothers, Pastor B, TNT, Teeth and Tones. I don't know. I don't know if is Goldie on this. Pastor B said something about Goldie being on this. And I was like, Goldie's on this? I don't know if it's the same song that we was working on before. So I gotta check and see what's up with it. So I'm gonna see what's good. But yeah, so we got the I got the stem files right here, Tone. So this is the weird part, Tone. This is the weird part. Forever. So as you guys can see, we have two different session files, right? So we got Pastor B, who has the FL Studio files in there, right? And then we have Teeth and Tones, and we have just their WAV files. Now, this is really great. I can work with this. So now the first question you got to ask yourself is, do you want to use what the template that Pastor B created, right? So but the thing is that the one thing that's going to be crazy about this is the fact that I don't know if you guys, you know what I mean, per se lined up the vocals the same way. So this is what I am on this. What the fuck? Oh, see, that's
even the city don't know me. Babylon the dash like a OD. Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy.
Oh shit. shit. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. So I know for a fact Pastor B recorded to the WAV file because I sent him a WAV file. I didn't send him an MP3. So if I know that y'all both rap to the WAV file, it's not going to be a cut there in the beginning, because sometimes when you export an MP3, it's a little sliver of space, and sometimes people just record to it thinking it's on point. But what happens is, like, if I try to pull it over to another track now, it's going to be slightly off that little bit because it wasn't really gridded out. But since I sent y'all a WAV file, I'm good. So I don't know if I want to do anything to my vocal, because I have the original vocal file of me doing it, and I could just drag and drop y'all in, but I want to put it on Pastor B's track line. So this is what we're gonna do. I think my hook's good. I'm gonna listen to the hook in a minute. Let's see if we can get Teeth and Tones in here. All right, so we're gonna open up the other FL Studio, not 12. We're gonna open up 24. So we're gonna open up 24, and I'm gonna change my mic out in a minute. Tone said he lined it up. Tone said he lined it up, so that's good. So right now is looking for that MP3 I sent. The cool thing is, it should be already there. Unless I... Lewis, what's good with you, player? Alright, so Pastor B doesn't have the beat in there, so I have to take the same beat. So you know what I'm gonna do to make it easier? I'm gonna take all y'all shit and put it in my project file, just to make it easier. That's how I'm gonna do it. So watch how I do this, Tone. So I got Pastor B's track here, right? Because it's on an MP3. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna line him up to the grid. And once I line him up to the grid, Justin, what's good with you, baby? Once I line him to the grid, I'm just gonna, you know what I mean? I'm gonna stem everything out. I'm not even gonna mix it. I'm just gonna stem it all out. And then I'm gonna re-put it all back in on my shit, so that I could just line y'all up. And I can just whoop, 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 whoop. It's having a hard time finding that shit. I already know where it is. Tone got it in his shit. Let's open it up in a different folder. Alright, so we got Hood and Holy. You got the auto saves in there? I don't know, where did I save that? That was recent too, right? Talk, my talk. I'd be like, date modified. Let's do the date modified. Hood and Holy. Is it this one? Can't do it like me. Pastor B, where I put your joint at, man? That's the WAV file. I'm looking for the MP3. Oh, you know what? I know for a fact it's in here. It's all good. Oh, I gotta flip that beat too. Good times. Oh, where's Hood and Holy at? Oh, it found it. Stop playing with me. Did it find it? Nope, it didn't. I am not cooking up no beats. I'm mixing and mastering right now. I'm mixing vocals from Teeth and Tones and Pastor B. And I'm grabbing everything now. Where the fuck did I put that? I exported it, so it's like, nobody likes me. Where is it? Where is it? I pray for my dogs. And it's downbound. Let's hold up. That's 2024, Pastor B. Let's go. Me and Pastor B been working for like 5 years now. That's crazy. Hood and Holy, but I got. Oh. No, that's not it. If you love Jesus, pray for my dogs. What's the biz? If you love Jesus, walking with the wind, good life with the church. Ah, here it is. I'll call it with the church. Even the city, God still know me. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take that little bit right there, and I'm just gonna slide that MP3 on top of that because it says it's missing because Pastor B didn't put the beat in there. So all I gotta do is just put what I put in there and what I did there. But do you see that little bit of space right there? I don't know if y'all see that little bit of space. I'm gonna make it bigger. You see that right there? That is a nuisance, especially when you're trying to. So it's 3 different studios recording on this one song, right? So Pastor B used the MP3, and what happened is the MP3 is a little bit short. So now what I gotta do is I'm gonna test and see if I'm not even gonna test Tone's vocals. I'm just gonna make sure that the beat lines up. So if they got the wave file, right? So Tone sent the wave. He probably just lined everything up like how he's supposed to. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna line Pastor B up to where Tone is. See, Tone's right on point. See, Tone's on point. So I ain't gotta worry about Tone. All right, so I ain't gotta worry about Tone. So what I'm gonna do here, right? I'm gonna see where everything stands for Pastor B's vocals. Right? So he got a dub here. I see all the dubs. So with Pastor B, the way I do his joints is I take his main vocal. I gotta take all these inserts off though. Pastor B records into each insert. And then what I normally do is I just clean it up. Tone's laughing. Nah, Tone's on point. Nah, Tone, you was on point, player. So what I gotta do is basically take this dead space out, right? I'm gonna go to none. I'm gonna take this dead space out, make it just like how Tone's was, and then I'm gonna highlight everything, and I'm just gonna move it all over. So it's just more on that metronome. All right, now I'm gonna take Pastor B. I'm gonna take all these vocals here. I'm gonna color his leads a dark color, like a dark blue, because I know those are his leads, right? So watch how I do this. So I know those are his leads, right? And I know these are his dubs, so I'm gonna do a lighter blue for his dubs, just a little bit lighter. I'm gonna pick the same blue and just go up a little bit, a dark slate blue, just so I know the difference. And then for his, this is a secondary dub, so I'm gonna color that like a light blue. It's like a ad lib almost. And then I'm gonna do this a medium blue so I know which one is which. So I'm gonna just go right here. I'm gonna do a royal blue for this one, and I'm gonna separate these because I was gonna combine them, but I'm gonna separate them so that I can have a little bit more control when I move them on to the Tone's vocals. All right, so now I know that this is take 1, so I'm gonna say verse 1A, verse 1B, and then I'm gonna do dub 1A, dub 1B, and then I'm gonna say dub 1A, 1AA, just you know what I mean, just to know. And then this is extra dub 1. Extra, I'm gonna say extra 1, 2, and 3, so I know those are extra. And all I'm gonna do is put them in the mixer. Boom. So bam, now I have all these. Now I'm gonna take all these, put them on 0. I'm gonna use my selector tool and Alt just to move these around a little bit, just to organize it. So I know that's dub 1AA. See how that works? So now I got it all broken down. Now I could go to my mixer, just highlight my mixer. I'm a default all these. So I know what I'm dealing with. So when it exports the stems, it doesn't act all crazy. The last verse TNT spit is 21 bars on a beat, but we only recorded a 16. Okay, bet. I got you. I'm just gonna take what y'all did and just line, cause Pastor B was telling me something like that too. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take y'all joints, and wherever it lines up at, I'm gonna add a crazy beat drop, boom, 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 and then and just line that motherfucker up. All right, so I know that's dubs 1A and 1B. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all these. I'm gonna just spread these, cause I know that what that is now. Boom, I'm gonna spread those, and then I'm gonna spread these. Boom. So now we got Pastor B. And then all I gotta do now, since everything's in the mixer, everything's even out, I ain't gotta do nothing. I'm gonna go wave, export. I'm gonna put it in y'all same folder. I'm gonna say Pastor B bars stems. Just so I have that. And then I'm gonna take everything and put it into my project file where it sits. I'm gonna do 16-bit stereo, split master tracks, boom. Now we got Pastor B's vocals. And what I'm gonna do is put it on my project file so that I can just line everything up. And if I have to tone, I'll extend the beat or whatever and do what I gotta do. Something told me to grab a Mountain Dew. I should have grabbed a Mountain Dew from the spot. All right, so we got Pastor B stems. So we're gonna get it out of this one. And then we're gonna slide right over to FL12. And go to Pastor B's folder. (2005) Stempuss with the church. Oh, fucking iLock. Eddie! Alright, so we in here. So that's the hooks. Alright, so let's see where we at with it. Alright, so we got Pastor B stems with the beat and everything. So we got verse 1A, dub, 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 extra, 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 extra. And then we're going to just drag and drop it in right here. Say, look, boom, perfect. See how I did that? You see, y'all can't stay on the stream, but hope all it goes well. Never mind, I know it's gonna go well. I can feel the fury. I can feel the fury. That's a great song, man. I can't believe that song's blowing up on YouTube. It got 3 million views. And like no one knows the type of content that I really make. So it's just like they're like, oh my God, he's the real Knuck. That's Knuck. They saw my dreads in my face paint, and they were just automatically like, oh, that's Knuckles. And I was just like, okay, I'll be Knuckles. I'll be Knuckles. I love Knuckles. So we got Pastor B lined up. All right, let's get Teeth and Tone in here. Now let's see where the boys land at, because they said they got a little bit more. So we got Vox 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, bet. So we're gonna do this. Okay, it's toning. So let's put Teeth in, Let's put teeth in first. Boom. Let's see where he at. Because I might have to move the hook. Oh, no, that's perfect. Okay, bet. And then we got tones going first. Boom. You see how I bring two now, you got to remember what I'm doing right now. Okay, so it's tone first and then teeth. All right, bet. You see how it looks, though? That's why I work like that. I could just look. All I got to do now is just like this. Bow. That's it. That's it. It's all in there. Let's see if it lines up. Hey. Tone said, nah, that shit lined up. Tone said, nah. Tone was like, nah, I put that work in, Bars. Nah, Bars. Tone wasn't playing. Tone was in here early with me like, nah, I know what you about to go do. That shit lined up. You said you going live? Hold up. Nah. Make sure that shit lined up, Bars. Because he's like, Bars, you ain't even got to check nothing. I know that shit lined up. That's what I'm talking about, boy. Tone was like, nah, stop playing with me. Nah, yo, Tone, you make it so easy. You make it fun. You and Pastor B and Teeth make it so fun to just work and just do what I gotta do as an engineer. When the artist can make it fun for the engineer, you're gonna get the best work from the engineer. So hey, there we go. We got the hooks. We got the verses in. Now it's just all about organizing and making sure everything falls through. So let's start with Pastor B. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna make Pastor B a certain color. We're gonna make him orange. So we're gonna make him a dark orange. So we know that is that's the main vocal. Now this is a secondary dub, so I'm just gonna add a light orange to that. This is a secondary, so I'm gonna add a light orange to that. It's not mixed yet, bro. Hold up. Let me organize it. He's talking about Tim talking about some. Oh, let me see. Let me hear it. You ain't heard it. Hold up, player. Let me get right. Come on now. Let me get my boy situated in here, man. He talking about some. Let me hear the joint. Let me hear it. Let me hear it. I'm trying to make sure my boy straight. So I'm gonna pan that first dub left. And I'm going to pan that second dub right, just to give it some space. I'm going to pan this one left, and I'm going to pan this one right. And then I'm going to keep this last one in the middle, and I'm going to show you why. So Pastor B, I'm going to put Pastor B on, we're going to start Pastor B off at 15. So that's where we know Pastor B's verse starting off at, and I'm just going to change that routing right there. And then this is going to be 16, because Pastor B wants to drop. He wants to drop to say, listen. You know what I mean? He wants that. So I'm going to add that for him. 16. I'm going to go 16 here. And then I'm going to go 17 here because it's like his ad-libs. And I'm going to go 17 here also. And you see how I panned those multiple dubs? And I'm going to put 18 there. So now we know where everything sits at. And then all I'm going to do is just take his 16. And I'm going to just label it, Control L. I'm going to take the 17. I'm going to make that orange so I know that's orange. I know that's him. I'm just going to make them dark oranges. Dark oranges. All right, and then I'm just going to hit Control A, Control A, Control A, Control A, Control A, Control A, Control A. So now I got a color coordination with it a little bit. All right, so we know that's 17. That's 16. That's 17. We're going to do Control L on that one. And then that should be good for 17. And then 18 is going to get a Control L too. So now I have Pastor B's. You want to hear the rough? Okay, this is the rough. Nah, you ain't hearing the rough. Hold on, let me do one thing real quick so I could just, hold up. So I could just do my thing real quick. I just got to make sure I have a little bit of a boost on Pastor B's voice so y'all can hear him. I'm gonna do the same thing to teeth and tones too. No, let me label first. So I could just get the work. So let me label teeth and tones too. So we got tone first, So we're gonna say tone 1. Tone 1. I'm gonna make that baby blue. It's my favorite color. Shout out to Carolina. Tone 1. Tone 2. Make it a little darker. And tone 3. Cause I could play the song, but I won't be working. Gotta hear that rough before the cold mitts. But you good, mud. Labeling the color. You look, listen. You know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying. I gotta do that first. Cause if I could play it for you, and then it's like I'm still ain't doing no work. You know what I mean? Like I gotta get to work. You feel me? So let me label everything. Let me get everybody right real quick. I'm gonna do teeth purple. Teeth 2. And teeth 3. My guys are lined up. Boy, Tone was on point with that. I ain't even gonna hold you. All right, so everything's lined up. So, and then right now what you do, you hit Control, Save. All right, so now I have a basic pre-mix, and then what I'm gonna do is literally go to my mixer, highlight teeth, put teeth here. Oh, teeth is purple and tone is blue. And then I'm gonna put tone here. Boom. You see that? Now I'm good. Now I can hit Control Save. Now everybody's lined up. And normally what I do, I just pull down the dubs anyway, because I need that main vocal to shine. And I'm gonna take that CLA vocals, and just drag drop right here on top of each one. So I know that's the power vocal. All right, bet. So we're in here now. So we're gonna play a dry mix or a dry run of the whole joint from the top. Let's get it. Oh, hold up. Y'all can't even hear this shit. Y'all can't even hear this shit. That's crazy. My fault, y'all. Hold up. Let me change my mic out and shit. Y'all can't even hear this shit yet. Hold up. I gotta change it on these. And then I gotta take my mic and put it over here. Alright, can y'all hear me? Alright, so we back at it. And as you can tell, you can probably hear me way different now than I was before. But yeah, I'm here now. And so what we're gonna do is play a rough run through of the song. The song is not completed.
You know, even the city that Jesus grew up in, Nazareth, you know, it's like it's the hood. We clearly say, can anything good come from Nazareth? Like it's the place they like, Nazareth? Is the Messiah coming from Nazareth?
Bible in my front seat, 40 in the glove, call it Old and New Testament, you know I'm from the mud. Sipping sweet tea while I'm praying over beef. Got some Carolina condiments, I hope you come and eat. My Sunday suit crispy, Monday cooking brisket. If you lose a space game, you the one washing dishes. Now watch me walk it out. This for the Lord, you know the rules, we can talk it out. For the peace and what it do, ayy. Passing on my past, I was safe from the jump. But the path that I took, they was asking where I'm from. Lord said fish, so I got a big network. Straighten out your life, fish your posture like your neck hurt.
Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy, God still know me. Babylon to dance like a OD. Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy, God still know me. Babylon to dance like a OD. Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy, God still know me. Babylon to dance like a OD. Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy, God still know me. Babylon to dance like a OD.
I'm a hood, got great, in a struggle, find faith. I done found my place, straight price, no chase. Through the night, stay bold, heart of fire, never cold. Keep the word on swole, for the blood I'm sold. Got call on the mission, good work on the mission. Holy vision on the mission, got a license on fish. From the block to the throne, riding high like a Chevy. Got a 66 shooter, so I'm always ready. Throw the bone for the Lord, nut for the Lord. But for the Lord, stay crunk for the Lord. Sip that holy water, yeah, I'm a sipper. The grind don't stop, call me a go-getter. Yeah, I'm from the dirty, calling that town. Down by the river, yeah, that town. Good in TNT, able on the beat. Bump this in the church or when them swingers on the street.
Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy, God still know me. Babylon to dance like a OD. Yeah, I'm hood Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy. God still know me. Bible on the dash like a OD. Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy.
Tone and Teeth. Teeth and Tone. Let's go.
California's capital, these Sacramento streets. It's a grimy little city, had to hustle just to eat. Had to go to church every Saturday and Sunday, cause bad little kids need God in the worst ways. Safe to say that me and God is good. I know he's riding with me when I'm sliding through the hood. Ooh. Thanks to Granny, she gave me that relationship. I know she up there chilling with the highest that he's slapping this. I'm hood and I'm holy, I grew up in the church. Learn the game from the OG, he told me keep the faith. Spitting Bible verses at me while we breaking down this way. Till I changed for the better, knowing nickel and diamond. I switched my focus to rhyming and thank God I survived it. I got 3 kids of my own, and I just want them to know that if you put your faith in God, then he'll show you where to go. Bless.
Yo, the boys did they thing on that. That's what I'm talking about. I gotta give Teeth my motherfucking auto-tune. He said, yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy. That's what I'm talking about. And Tone came through, you know what I mean? Shout out to Grandma and shit, you know what I mean? Came on the slab and shit, like, ugh. Yo, I can see the video, yo, y'all walking in front of the car, you know what I mean? 2-stepping and shit. That shit'd be fire. Yo, we gotta do that. We gotta make this a video, bro. That shit'd be tough. What? That shit's tough. Everybody go to their church and shit. You get one scene in the church, one scene in your hood, and that's it. And we just run it. We just run it, yo. That shit'd be fire. I ain't even gonna hold you. And you could just hold your iPhone, bro. You could just hold your iPhone. So I'm not gonna worry about the hook, right? What we're gonna do first is work on Pastor B. And we're gonna do his verse first. Somebody's asking for my advice. What's up, bro? I'm double working right now. I'm giving advice and working. All right, so here we go. We got Pastor B on deck first. Let's get him. So first thing we're gonna do is first thing I do is I mute the dubs. I mute the dubs and the ad-libs. The reason being because my first goal is to make the vocals shine. But before we get started to all that, I'm gonna add my vocal chain 3 times. I don't like that. I'm gonna add my vocal chain 3 times so I can just go ahead and get it set up for these guys. So like, boom, I'm gonna say save the Mr. track, and then I'm gonna take each vocal bus and put it in front of each artist. So that's Pastor B's vocal bus, this is Teeth vocal bus, and this is Tone vocal bus. So you see how I lined that up right there? So, and then all I gotta do here, just to, so you know that's a vocal bus, is just I'm gonna put it in green, because that's the opposite color that we're using. So we're gonna know that all of those are vocal buses, no matter what. That's the green light, that's a go. So what I'm gonna do is take Pastor B's main vocal, take it out of the master, unroute it from the master, and route it to the vocal bus, because the vocal bus itself goes to the master. I'm gonna do that also to Teeth. I'm gonna take him out of the master, put him into the vocal bus. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm gonna shorten my camera a little bit so y'all can see that. And I'm gonna just shorten my route a little bit so y'all can see. I took Pastor B, routed him here. I routed him here from the master to here to the green. Also same thing with Teeth. Routed him here, and I'm gonna do the same thing at Tone. Watch how I do this. So I go from that insert here, I go all the way down, I take them out of the master, and I put them in the vocal bus. Now this vocal bus has all the same plugins on it, as you guys can see. These are power plugins. When I mute the ad-libs, that is just the icing on the cake. It is. It's just the icing on the cake. It's just to make it sound good, add the magic. So on my vocal bus, I have an SSL channel. I compress again, and on the main vocals themselves I have a CLA that has compression, and it's like a 1 derivative vocal mix to make it more analog. And then I have a CLA compression, and then I DS it, and then I compress again. Yes, I compress twice. I don't only compress once, I compress twice. And the reason being for that is because it's a form of parallel compression. So with that being said, I'm already parallel compressing in my vocal bus, and the reason for that is so the plugins are not too heavy on the computer. So let's go to Pastor B, since he's already routed. Let's see what he sounds like. He's a little bit cleaner. Let's turn him up.
Night stay bold, heart of fire, never cold. Keep the word on swole. For the blood I'm sold. Got call on the mission. Good work on the mission. Holy vision on the mission. Got a license on fish from the.
Oh, you see that? You see how his vocals are strong now, right? You see how he now his vocal is present. It's not fighting with the beat no more. That vocal buzz does a lot just because of waves in itself. Any of my audio engineers know about waves. So you see how his vocals pop out a little bit more?
Good got grace in the struggle, find faith. I done found my place.
Sound like he in your crib right now, chilling with you while he rapping.
Good got grace in the struggle, find faith. I done found my place. Straight price, no tricks. Through the night, stay bold. Heart of fire.
So I'm gonna go to my SSL, turn some of his highs down, turn some of his high mids down, turn some of the low mids down, and I'm gonna turn the lows down to like 6. So now it just gives it a little bit more clarity.
Good got grace in the struggle, find faith. I done found my place. Straight price, no tricks. Through the night, stay bold. Heart of fire, never cold. Keep the word on swole. For the blood I'm sold.
Hey,
call on
hey,
the mission.
hey,
Work
hey,
on the mission.
hey,
Holy vision
hey,
on the mission. Got
hey.
a license on fish from the.
That's just his main vocal. It's no dubs in that. That's literally just his main vocal shining like that. Just so y'all know, that's just his main vocal shining like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and it just from the vocal buzz itself, it adds a little bit more clarity to the song itself, to his vocal. It works so good that it makes the beat sound better. That's the weird part. Oh man, tell me I got a lighter in this bitch. Tell me I got a lighter in this motherfucker. I do got a lighter in this motherfucker. But you see how that worked though? You see how just slowly cleaning it up makes it rock a little bit better. Even the whole song as a whole, it just rocks better. That's that one vocal. Like you could sell that just like that. You could post that just like that. Look.
Good got grace in the struggle, find faith. I done found my place. Straight price, no tricks. Through the night, stay bold. Heart of fire, never cold. Keep the word on swole. For the blood I'm sold. Got call on the mission. Work on the mission. Holy vision on the mission. Got a license on fish. From the block to the throne, riding high like a Chevy. Got a 66 shooter, so I'm always ready.
Hey.
For the Lord, nut for the Lord, buck for the Lord, stay crunk for the Lord.
Hey.
Sip that holy water. Yeah, I'm a sipper. The grind don't stop. Call me a go-getter. Yeah, I'm from the dirty. Calling that town. Down by the river. Yeah, that town. Good in TNT. Able on the beat. Bump this in the church or them swingers on the street. Good got grace in the struggle, find faith. I done found my place. Straight price, no tricks. Through the night, stay bold. Heart of fire, never cold. Keep the word on swole. For the blood I'm sold. Got call on the mission. Good work on the mission. Holy vision on the mission. Got a license on fish. From the block to the throne, riding high like a Chevy. Got a 66 shooter, so I'm always ready. Throw the bowl for the Lord, nut for the Lord, buck for the Lord, stay crunk for the Lord. Sip that holy water, yeah, I'm a sipper. The grind don't stop, call me a go-getter. Yeah, I'm from the dirty, calling that town. Down by the river, yeah, that town. Good in TNT.
He said
Able
down
on
by the
beat.
river?
Bump this in the.
Yeah, that town. I was over. He said I was over there. He said I was over there in the spot. You know what I'm saying? Pastor B talking that talk right now. You know what I'm saying? But you see how clean just that. I haven't added no real power plugins to it. It's just real simple, clean mixing. And that's the point. You know what I'm saying? That's the point. It's just to make it that main vocal as clear as possible without messing up the beat. What up, Brett? What's good with you, brother? You already know, man. We working in the studio like always, doing a little class, doing a little session. I'm mixing down this new official song from me, Pastor B, and Teeth and Tones called Hood and Holy. And it's about how the misconception of being quote unquote urban, how people try to justify that it's wrong. When it's like, I'm a product of my environment, man, and I can still praise God. And I can still love myself, and I can still love Jesus, and I can still love people, even though I'm from this environment. That's the main goal. Tone shouted out his G-Ma. T talked about where he came from. Pastor B talked about, yo, I'm from the dirty, dirty South. I talked about having the Bible in a dash with the joint on them. You know what I mean? That's beneficial about that. We can talk about that later. You feel me? It's a good message, man. And it's the thing is, it's three different states coming together to work together to show their story. You got California, Sacramento, you got Texas, Houston, H-Town, you got Durham, North Carolina, and it's 3 locations, 3 places that we all won. That's why we can say the same story on the same track and say it from our perspective, though, because we're all one. And that's the main core thing of it. That's really the core thing about it. We all the same, man. We're brothers, you know. We're brothers and sisters that should love each other and come together, and especially as musicians. Because if you love music, you love humans, because humans made music. So when it's really funny when you see these guys, no offense to our battle rap culture, yeah, you know what I mean. You're there to dominate the field, but when you make this type of music that you like wish wrong on your said quote unquote ops, right? It's like, but that nigga make the same music as you. He wear the same pants, the same Amiris, the same Nike jumpsuit. Y'all got this going on school bus on the same time, and y'all over there beefing over nothing, over something some other nigga said. He said, "Sad for the ones in the back." Listen. A lot of people get mad at me for my philosophy because they feel like that it's like whitewashing because of what I'm doing. One dude got mad at me. He was like, some old black dude got mad at me. Go figure. Some old black nigga got mad at me because he wanted to sit there and say, I'm taking away from the culture with the stuff I do because I do it for average. I take like my hood mannerisms and I add it to children's songs, right? Or I do like a marketing strategy with it, or I make a reel about it and how false black masculinity has basically ruined our communities. That's like my whole joke. That's my whole joke. My whole joke is false black masculinity has ruined the connection for people like between producer and engineer, and niggas gotta worry about the wrong things when they in the studio. Like, we should be worried about music, not what you worried about, player. Like, we should be worried about music. But look what's happening to the music industry now. Look at the whole Young Thug situation. Just look at that. That they said that man went from a snake to a spider to a rat. Is crazy. And just look at that situation. That man was over there phone bitting, start talking all that shit, threw all that dirt on people over the phones, and now the same niggas he talked to, the same people he was blah 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 with, is exposing it, giving it to TMZ, showing everybody what he doing. You got YSL, what you got all. Look at that mentality though. We're talking about being from the block and understanding that God is there for us, and music is through everyone, and everyone has a chance to create music. And then you got that situation where all the money and the chains and the cars and the clothes and all that. But look at the situation. So who's gonna finally stand up for something is what I'm saying. That's the only thing I'm saying. That's why I love working with Teeth and Tones. That's why I love working with Pastor B, because we can give people some positivity while still not selling out ourselves. You know what I mean? So what I got to say? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. If some kid's gonna learn their ABCs because I'm saying it in a certain type of way, CUVWS. If I'm saying it a certain way that makes you feel some type of way about it, then oh well. The girl who sung Oochie Oochie Wally Wally Oochie Bang Bang with Nas, he really, really worked my body. She wasn't really a smut like that. She was a performer and an actress. Go look her up. The girl that sang Oochie Wally Wally. You'd be shocked. You'd be like, oh damn, I thought that was just some girl that was hanging out with them. No, that's a real performer. That's why it sounded so good and seductive to you. Like, it provocative. Oochie Wally Wally, Oochie Bang Bang. Like, you didn't know what they were saying. You just liked it, and they sold it to you. So, sell your music, man. I don't care what anybody says. They try to, trust me, the same person that sits there and tell you, yo, don't sell your music. We do it for ourselves. And trust me, they selling their music too. Don't let them gas you up. Beat was fire too, right? The beat's fire. Pastor B picked that. That's a Pastor B beat he picked.
Good got grace in the struggle, find faith. I done found
we got
my
the vocals
place.
clean.
Christ, no chase through the night.
We got that main vocal clean. Let's work on the dubs. Let's see where we at.
Got a 66 shooter, so I'm always ready. For the Lord, for the Lord, enough for the Lord, but for the Lord, stay crunk for the Lord. Sipping holy water, yeah, I'm a sipper. The grind don't stop, call me or go get to her. Yeah, I'm from the dirty, calling that town, down by the river. Yeah, that town, good in TNT, able on.
Hold on. I gotta help Pastor B out real quick.
Don't stop, call me or go get to her. Yeah, I'm from the dirty, calling that town.
You say, yeah, I'm from the... Not town! Yeah. Hold up. Let me just go over here. Not town! Not town! You know what I mean? And then, you know what I mean? I just throw that in my ad-lib track in the back. And then I take it and I pan one left. I pan the other one right. Y'all just saw me do that. I just recorded that just to do that. You know what I mean? Just sometimes you gotta add the ad-libs later, bro. I'm telling you. And I'm gonna put it on my ad-lib track for the hook. Like this. Boop. Watch how that shit hit, though. That's all I wanted. Not town. You see that? And it's right behind it's behind his dub, not his main vocal. So now look.
Yeah, I'm from the dirty, calling that town, down by the river. Yeah, that town.
You see how it just brought that little bit together? Just that one ad-lib. That wasn't, I didn't sing all over the niggas' vocals. I didn't add runs and nothing like that. I let Pastor B shine on that, and then we got us back. Naptown! And in the music video, everybody cut to everybody. You do a group shot, 1, 2, 3, 4 screens, and everybody's doing like they hand like this and saying, Naptown! So you add that environment to the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have, it's called a gang vocal, by the way. That's the fucked up part about it. It's a gang vocal by myself. So when you do things like that, when you add that little nuance.
Yeah, I'm from the dirty, calling that town, down by the river. Yeah, that town, good in tea.
It just gets you right back to the south. Come back to the south real quick, and then we're gonna take it to the west with Teeth and Tone.
Yeah, I'm from the dirty, calling that town, down by the river. Yeah, that town.
Like a OD.
Kinda hood, got grace in the struggle, find faith. I done found my place, straight price, no chase. Through the night, stay bold, heart of fire, never cold. Keep the word on swole, for the blood I'm sold. Got call on the mission, good work on the mission, holy vision on the mission. Got a lot.
Now you know what I'm gonna do? All I gotta do to Pastor B is I'm gonna add some fresh air to it. I don't know if this is a free plugin, and I'm gonna show y'all this plugin is very, 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 very great. This plugin to me has made my mixes so much better. So watch how it does. Watch, this is fresh air. Just look at this real quick.
Like a OD.
Kinda hood, got great in the struggle, find fate. I done found my place, straight price, no check. Through the night, stay bold. Heart of fire, never cold. Keep the word on swole. For the blood, I'm sold. Got call on the mission. Hood work on the mission. Holy vision.
And then just to control that a little bit, I'm gonna add a limiter.
Like a OD.
Kinda hood, got great in the struggle, find fate. I done found my place, straight price, no check. Through the night, stay bold. Heart of fire, never.
Oh, and Pastor B said he want that listen to stick out in the beginning. So you know what I'm gonna do? You see how I go in right here? I'm doing all that shit. I'm gonna cut myself off right there in the beat. So look, watch this. So we can have the drop that Pastor B one.
Babylon the dash like a.
Listen, kinda hood, got great.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what you want. And then just to make it spicy, I'm gonna clean it up. So it's just that vocal. I'm gonna take all that dead space out. Boom. They don't get it twisted. People can hear that shit. Some people can hear that shit. So I take it out. So look.
Babylon the dash like a.
Listen, kinda hood, got great in the struggle.
And then I'm gonna clean these up at the end right here. Teef says, nah, for real, it was so easy to write this to this beat, and song meant so much to be a part of this one. Bless. Hey, bro, you already know, man. I appreciate you, y'all. TNT in the building. So look, I'm gonna take that, and you see how I cut the beginning of that beat right there? Tone, all I'm gonna do is copy and paste it here, and once it's copy and paste, I'm gonna go to it, the little arrow right there. I'm gonna say make uniquest sample. Now it's gonna make its own version of the beat, but it's gonna be just that one little part. And I'm gonna show you why I do that. And then now I'm gonna take that one little and reverse it. And then I'm gonna fade it in. Now watch this shit.
Babylon the dash like a.
Listen, kinda hood, got great in the struggle, find fate. I done found my place, straight.
It gives Pastor B an entrance. You know what I mean? I created an entrance for him. Shut my mouth up. Bars, shut up, Bars.
Kinda hood, got great in the struggle, find fate. I done found my place.
Oh, you need that? Hold up. TNT and in the building. Hold up, I got you. Hold up. In 3, 2, 1. TNT in the building. TNT in the building.
Even the city that Jesus grew up in, Nazareth.
TNT in the building.
Dash like a OD.
Chill.
California slapper, Lily. California slapper, Lily. Sacramento Street. California.
Know me, Babylon the. Know me, Babylon the dash like a.
California slapper, Lily. Sacramento Street.
Know me, Babylon the dash.
California.
That shit's fire though. Hold up. I gotta add the to it. I gotta find one though. I gotta go look for one. Let me see if I can find one. There it is.
Know me, Babylon the dash.
TNT in the building.
Know me, Babylon the dash.
California slapper, Lily. Sacramento Street. It's a grind.
Ooh, that shit fire. Teeth and Tone like, yes, that shit. They're like, yes. Drop that shit, bar.
Know me, Babylon the dash.
California slapper, Lily. Sacramento Street. It's a grimy little city. Have to hustle.
Know me, Babylon the dash.
California slapper,
And you see how I did that? I faded the police siren out so it sounded kind of natural instead of just forced, where it's just a drag and drop. I'm going to tell you, that in and out makes you be able to control your samples a little bit more. So it's not the exact sample, but you're changing it in a way to fit the song, you know?
Know me, Babylon the dash.
California slapper, Lily. Sacramento Street. It's a grimy little city.
Know me, Babylon the dash.
right, bet. So now we got to, that's fire. That's fire. I ain't even got to touch that no more. So what I'm going to do here is finish up Pastor B.
Kinda hood, got grace. In the struggle, find faith. I done found my place. Straight price, no chicks. Through the night, stay bold. Heart of fire, never cold. Keep the word on swole. For the blood, I'm sold. Got call on the mission. Hood work on the mission. Holy vision on the mission. Got a license on fish. From the block to the throne, riding high.
10 and 10. Bro, look, I'm from the South. I stumble my words, man. Bro, I can barely spell. I said TNT. Did you say 10 and 10? Why does everybody do that to me? I can't control the way I talk. It's hard, bro. You know how hard it is to communicate with you guys? I can barely spell my name. God, I get called schizophrenic and all this other stuff because I'm crazy. He said, did you say T? Tone said the same. I think I said TNT. I want to say I said TNT. No, I said TNT. TNT in the building. It's kind of like I said TNT, they in the building, but I kind of like southerned it up a little bit. TNT in the building. It's like I shortened they. No, I saw a good tone. I know. I think it's like TNT, they in the building, but I kind of said it like southernness, like TNT in the building. I kind of like skipped the word. TNT in the building. It's like I said they in the building, but I'm not really saying they in the building. I'm not saying they in the. I'm not saying, and I do that, yo. Can I be real? I do that sometimes just to add a little bit of like, I don't say all my words perfect. I'm not that type of rapper. I don't try to do that. I'm gonna say it the way that feels comfortable to me on a track. It's the draw. Yes. It's the draw. I could talk like anybody from Massachusetts. We could go in there, go to the car real quick, go get some Putin, and you know what I mean? We could do all that too. But sometimes when I perform, my southern side kicks in, and it's just how I perform. I hear TNT, you could definitely hear the southern sound though, which makes it different and dope. I appreciate that. Yo, y'all said y'all wanted this, so I was like, hey, I got y'all. You know what I mean? That's because the thing is, if you put it in the track, right? You put it in the track, people will get used to it. Just the same thing with this shit. When y'all hear this, y'all know like what time it is when it's me. Like when I hear, oh, it's not even playing. I'm lacking. Oh nah, stop playing with me. Bro.
God, is that Goodbarz?
So when you hear that, right, you know that I'm up next. I'm up the rap next. You know what I mean? And that's how it's like the Maybach music thing, and it's really cool. It's a cool way for it. It's like I see it. You know exactly what I see a tag as is when you watch a wrestling match and you see the wrestler's name pop up at the bottom. That's literally how I see a tag. Everybody was like, oh, everybody trying to own their music. No, I kind of saw it as an intro or entrance for the artist. I don't see it as, oh, I'm trying to own my beats. Nah. It's like, yo, this is the entrance music for this artist. TNT up in the building. You know what I mean? Like that's the entrance for TNT, and that's why Pastor B wanted the
Babylon the dash like a.
Listen, kinda hood, got
you see what I'm saying? Like everybody got their own entrance music to the track, and then that's what you that look. That's not even. I don't even think that's a second. I think that's like 20. It's like 1.5 seconds of the tag. You know what I mean? That's not even.
Babylon the dash like a.
Listen, kinda hood, got grace. Struggle, find faith. I done found my place. Straight price, no chase.
Pastor B sounds great. I'm gonna go to y'all verse now. Pastor B sounds awesome. He sounds great right there. All right, so I got teeth and tones. So this is what I normally do. I highlight the part that I'm working on so it can loop. And the reason why I do that is so that I don't lose placement of where I'm at and where I'm working. So like if I'm working on this verse, it's this verse. Because it's 3 different tracks though, I'm gonna have to do this. And the reason being for that is because I want to be able to just continue to work on that. So we got tone up first. Let's get tone going.
California's capital, these Sacramento streets. It's a grimy little city. Had to hustle just to eat.
Same thing, CLA.
Church every Saturday and Sunday, cause bad little kid.
So what I want is the same volume that Pastor B got. So Pastor B's volume buzz is a guide for me. But I have to miss y'all vocals different because y'all have two timbre voices differently.
California's capital, these Sacramento streets. It's a grimy little city. Had to hustle just to eat. Had to go to church every Saturday and Sunday.
Cleaning up now?
Little kids need God in the worst ways. Safe to say that me and God is good. I know he's riding with me when I'm sliding through the hood. Thanks to Granny, she gave me that relationship. I know she up there chilling with the highest that he's slapping this. California's capital, these Sacramento streets. It's a grimy little city. Had to hustle just to eat. Had to go to church every Saturday and Sunday, cause bad little kids need God in the worst ways. Safe to say that me and God is good. I know he's riding with me when I'm sliding through the hood. Thanks to Granny, she gave me that relationship. I know she up there chilling with the highest that he's slapping. Sacramento streets, it's a grimy little city. Had to hustle just to eat. Had to go to church every Saturday and Sunday, cause bad little kids need God in the worst ways. Safe to say that me and God is good. I know he's riding with me when I'm sliding through the hood.
Street Religion in the building was good. What's this dude's name? TS Studio. That's why I use this SSL for, brother. I don't do high pass filters, and I'm gonna tell you why. When you use a parametric, right? Let's say I do that. Let's say I do a parametric EQ, and I do a high and a low pass, right? And I just run it right here, 170, just to cut the low.
California's capital, these Sacramento streets. It's a grimy little city. Had to hustle.
It sounds great. But it's nothing for the bass to fight with. I got no bass from his voice. And this is a bass-driven West Coast song. So when you take all the lows away from the vocal, when you bumping that shit in the car, it sounds like it sounds like I don't even cut. I don't cut 80. I don't cut 100. You know what I cut? I cut 300. I cut three. When you cut in 80. When you cut in 80, even 60, if you cut in 30, you still leave the body. Don't cut. Nah, you take the body out and you keep the lows. The lows is the body. Exactly. In Street Religion, that's why I have fresh air there, so I can keep the fresh air and I can keep my lows. You don't want a lot of processing. Take the fucking plugins off your shit. Some of them guys in them analog studios, all they use is the mixer. That's it. They don't use no other plugins. Go into a big studio. Go to Boston. Go to Boston right now and look how they missing millies. They don't even have half this shit going on. The reason why I have half that, though, I'm gonna be real with you, is because I need it for analog to digital conversions. You know what I mean? So you gotta make it sound analog. I usually cut a tiny bit of the lows out and use the fresh air to match the mid with the low. I like that. That's what I kind of do with my SSL. So with my SSL, just to show y'all my low situation. So if you see right here, I'm already cutting lows, heavy at 300, and I'm not belling. I'm not, you know how you make the bell in the parametric? So this is a parametric EQ, right? This is a parametric EQ, but on a mixer scale, right? So I'm taking a real EQ and pulling where I want to pull out. Leslie Braithwaite did this. He's a Grammy winner. I'm just saying this is what he do. I like the way his shit be sounding. You feel me? So to keep, I hate when my shit sound too processed. I hate it. I don't even want to. When it sounds like I'm like the lows are all the way cut. It's no earth to my voice. Like if my voice don't sound like it got dirt on it, I don't like it. If it sounds too processed, I'm not fucking with it. I'm sorry. That's just me. I wish I was using SSL. I should probably switch. I've been using R channel to do everything your SSL does. Now it's two different ones. You got the E channel and you got the G channel. I like R channel, don't get me wrong, because it's just a channel strip in itself too. But I like SSL because it runs off that UAD system and it works so good, bro. I don't know what it is. That vocal chain that I got right there is the same one Leslie used. And I was like, ever since I started using it, and that's before I even started adding fresh air and limiter or fab filter. But I don't do this. I don't go back to, only time I use fab filter for stuff like that if I get frequencies that I don't like. And I solo, like, cause you can solo a frequency and just see where it is, right? So I use fab filter and parametrics for that reason. I don't, cause I'm already processing so much, right? So they say if you have to, engineer said one time, if you have to add de-esser to your vocal, it's because you didn't pick up the signal correct within the in the recording. So if you have to use de-esser in your vocal chain, it's because your mic wasn't positioned in a way where your voice has to sound so natural. You know what I mean? That's what they try to fight for. That's what the purists fight for. But I try to meet in the middle with it. SSL looked like it has more of a raw analogish feel, like you're working a board. Yes, and it is emulating that feeling. It's emulating that air. It's emulating that electricity. And like Street Religion, all I use is waves, man. I ain't even gonna hold you. All I use is waves. I don't use nothing else. I might throw like a Safari pedal on it to add like a little bit of electricity because of the preamps in it. But I fresh airs, I clean it up, make it sound good. Now this is Tone's vocal.
California's capital, these Sacramento streets. It's a grimy little city. Had to hustle just to eat. Had to go to church every Saturday.
That low's heavy, right? Watch this.
Kids need God in the worst ways. Safe to say that me and God is good. I know he's riding with me when I'm sliding through the hood. Thanks to Granny, she gave me that relationship. I know she up there chilling with the high.
Yes, Street Religion. It is every plugin in Waves. If you get Waves Diamond and you see the folder and you do like you do the shell, right? And you see all those, every single last one of those plugins is emulating what that plugin does or that hardware does. So you'll spend $1,000 on this and you get really great sounds. A lot of people are mixing in the box now. They're not going to hardware studios. When you go to a hardware studio, it's more of an experience now. It's like going to a hardware studio is like going to a Six Flags or going to like Water Country. It's like we got a compressor with our vocals on it. But you could have did that at home. You could have had water pool and bologna sandwiches at the house. And made some music. That's the way I see it. Everybody, but when you go to them studios, everybody been pissing in there. People probably fucked on them couches. You don't know what's going on. People pissing in the pool. But didn't realize other ones came with it. Listen, hold on. Stop. My chest, stop. I gotta smoke later, man. Oh, I feel like Cheech and Chong. Anyway, yes. That is... Pissing in the pool is crazy. Come on, nah. If you ever take me to Water Country, Barz is gonna be by the chair, chilling on his phone, cooling. I ain't jumping in that water. You know what I'm saying? You know what people be doing. You got that nasty ass couple in the corner of the pool. You know the damn well what they doing. They over there being nasty and somebody on their phone. Nah. Nah, Waves is the shit. Don't get me twisted. And Street Religion, also, Waves have, they're a sound design company. And they work hand in hand with Avid, Pro Tools. I just took everything I learned from Pro Tools and applied it to this. So I applied it to FL Studio. So like every little trick you see me do is from Pro Tools, but I can flip it in FL Studio, and it's easy. I can do a little bit more. I can do a couple more tricks. So hold on, let me hit Control Save real quick. Let me hit Save so I don't lose this. So like Tune Studio said on Twitch, I was gonna do that. I was gonna cut the lows. You're absolutely right. You're not wrong. I am gonna cut the lows. Tone has a powerful voice, so how I do it though is through these plugins. You can add the parametric and do the exact spicy cut. This is more of a ear sound. You know what I mean? Like, you tune to the ear. You don't want to take so much when you start fucking add them super cut, precision cuts in the EQ, and then you see these niggas do. I seen this nigga do this one time, bro. He did like some shit like this. He was like boom, boom, and then he was like, oh, and I'm gonna come over here and make this dynamic, and then it's gonna move over here, and I'm gonna add this one because I want the syllabus gone, and then you know what I mean. I'm gonna cut the mids a little bit, and then I'm gonna make those dynamic, but a flat range if I want to, and then I'm a negative to compress it to see if I'm not doing all. This man got 3 hours in the studio. He got to go home to his wife and kids. And I got to make sure he got a good, solid wave file that he can put on a fucking CD. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's stop beating around the bush. Let's get real. You got clients behind you. You got somebody on that microphone that trusts you with their voice. And if you know country, this man has too many. Stop. I'm about to start pulling up these country sessions this weekend. I gotta literally transfer everything to my dog from Pro Tools. That's gonna be a fucking mission. He got mad tracks. Okay, so hold up. Do you have plugins on them, bro? Is it like stock plugins or is it Waves? Because what I would do is I would just, whatever you use for Waves or whatever third-party plugin you use, I would keep it on there and just turn the stock off so you could switch over. 2 terabytes of sessions. Oh, Lord. Gee. Make sure everything, when you export it, bro, from Pro Tools, turn everything off. Turn everything off. Turn the whole shit off. Turn every plugin off. Bypass everything. Deactivate everything. Control K that shit. Consolidate it. And then just in 16-bit mono send. And then make sure when you send the beat that it's not that left and right bullshit that Pro Tools does. I hate when Pro Tools does that shit. It fucking exports. It's the stereo file, and you ask it to export in mono. But if you ask to do it intertwined, it fucking combines them. I'm gonna just start his shit off from the bone. Pause. Oh damn. Chill. It will have an L and an R. I hate. You know what I used to do? When it used to do that shit, I used to put that shit in FL Studio, and I just left and right it on the thing on 2 inserts, and I send it to one just so I can get the feeling of that, so it can feel like that. That shit is annoying, bro. That shit is so annoying, and I just do it sometimes like that. I'm like, fuck it, I just want to put it in FL Studio. I don't even care, man. I want to be able to do some tricks over here. And don't get it twisted. I finished tracks in Pro Tools before. I finished some of Bang's album in the Pro Tools just to done. And you know what I mean? And then I would go to I would drag and drop the 24-bit float wave into FL Studio to edit it to make it like fit for radio. I do like the tape stop cuts and shit to like the bad words and stuff, and it works perfectly. I just do that just to, I bet we got an edited version, and then we got an instrumental, and then we got the acapella, and then I just send it all in, and then I copyright it. You could copyright your music mad easy now. I don't know if anybody know that. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all that shit real quick. So y'all can peep. Yo, this shit's dope. I thought this shit was fire. So like if you want to copyright your shit, like boom, you know what I mean? Like you could get 2 basic copies. So basically you could drag and drop your shit. You could do music, writing, video, artwork, coding, websites and apps, photos. You can copyright it right here. It's dacr.com. Data copyright. You could copyright whatever you want. I think you could trademark on here too. $20 a year for a lifetime? $20 a year? You can copyright whatever you want without paying that fee for your state. And they give you everything. They make sure everybody know on every platform. So check that shit out, man. dacr.com. I'm put it in the. That's just a small thing. Like y'all could take a look at that if y'all got make beats and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like just take a look at that. Dive into that. That's a whole different conversation right there. So yes, back to that's bro, Street. Check that, Breeze. I'm telling you, bro. You're gonna be like, oh, okay. You're gonna be like, okay, I see you, Bars. I let me see what's good with that. And it's super. I didn't know it existed. I was like, what the fuck is this? Because I was just like, oh, let me copyright a beat tape. I wanted to copyright a beat tape, but I didn't want to go to the state and shit. I wanted to kind of let it go out a little bit, because every album that we copyright, we do everybody's album for the year. So this is how I do my copyright. So you know how you can go to copyright.gov and all that shit. You can put your projects and all that stuff in it. So what I do is I say YHL albums 2025, and I put bangs on it, Goldies on it. I put their EINs with it. I put their BMI number, the IPI number, all that onto that. We got a family friend that's a notary. I write up contracts for that year for everybody, so that, hey man, this is your copyright. Boom, boom, boom. Get it notarized. Bam. And I do that on copyright.gov. And I do all the albums and all the projects under one copyright with YHL, because it's YHL Albums 2025. And then I fill out everybody's paperwork on BMI. So when we perform, I perform 5 songs, Goldie perform 5 songs, Bang perform 5 songs. That's $60 for her, $60 for me, $60 for Bang, even at a VFW. And that's how Goodbarz is paying his internet bill. I ain't gonna play with y'all. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Kai Cenat got Mafia Don 3000 going on right now, and he's fucking making mad bread. So I'm gonna tell y'all how to save some money. Oh man. Someone's asking me about sampling. I don't know. I gotta do some research. I do my own music. I don't really take samples. There's no money in it. My boy Mayo asking me about how do I get in contact with a label to take someone's music to use for my. I don't do that. I'm gonna tell you, it's too many hands in that. There's too many hands in that, bro. Because there's points and someone played the guitar and piano. That's called pop splits. That's that pop split shit. I don't know nothing about that. I just started researching that shit because Dame Dash and Babyface and them was talking about that. And basically what you do is, instead of saying it's a hip hop song or a classical song, you say it's a pop song, and then you make a pop song, and then you give pop splits to everybody. Like if you added the piano at the very end, you know what I mean? You get a piece of it, and that's your piece. You get your piece of the publishing, piece of the writing, piece of that. That's a little different. I don't know. I think normally when you're independent, you do pop splits. That's what it is. That's why they do it in the industry. So I don't take other people. I just make my own shit, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I just make my own shit. I make my own beats. I make my sometimes I get to the point where like I would hear something and I try to play it. And I flip it. I flip it on the piano and I'll be like, oh no, I like this better anyway because it's me. And I just be like, all right, that's me now. And I just take the idea of the music and try to replay it myself. And then when you try to interpolate the music in your own receiver and processor, it becomes something that you can grasp and create and mold the clay to your own, because the earth makes clay, and it's still gonna keep making clay. So it's up to you what you're gonna do with the clay, and that's the way I kind of see it. But that's just me. I'm a weirdo. Everybody looks at somebody called me schizophrenic on fucking Facebook, and I'm fairly sad about it. I'm not schizophrenic though. My mom is, but I'm not. Maybe I am. Who knows? I do rap it. I rap to myself at night. To myself. It's weird. I be in my sleep like, in the back of the block, that's enough. I just think Caddy senses and shit like in my head. Like I'm crazy, bro. I'm wild. Alright, so let's get the tone. But yeah, check that copyright site out, man. I think you guys will have a good time with that, and just an understanding of what's going on with the ownership of music. And yes, I did cut the lows, but I use the SSL. Everybody wants to put a high pass filter on everything. Stop putting that fucking high. Stop. It's not a template for nothing, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's a set of tools you use to change the car, to change the tire on the car. Use those tools and just do it. Like Nike.
Little city, have to hustle just to eat. Had to go to church every Saturday and Sunday, 'cause bad little kids need God in the worst ways.
I don't even like that parametric EQ on that. I'm taking that shit off.
California's cap.
Oh my God. You see how much that parametric EQ was taking from that? That's crazy.
California's capital, these Sacramento streets. It's a grimy little city, have to hustle just to eat. Had to go to church every Saturday and Sunday, 'cause bad little kids need God in the worst ways. Safe to say that me and God is good. I know he's riding with me when I'm sliding through the hood. Thanks to Granny, she gave me that relationship. I know she up there chilling with the highest that he's slapping this. California's capital, these Sacramento streets. It's a grimy little city, have to hustle just to eat. Had to go to church every Saturday and Sunday, 'cause bad little kids need God in the worst ways. Safe to say that me and God is good. I know he's Sacramento streets, it's a grimy little city, have to hustle just to eat. Had to go to church every Saturday and Sunday, 'cause bad little kids need God in the worst ways.
Now, you see how that dub's kind of low? What I'm gonna add is just a small compression tool. It's the CLA 2A. It's mad fire. Add a little bit of peak reduction. Add a little gain.
Little city, have to hustle just to eat. Had to go to church every Saturday.
I got my reverb busted to the right. Watch me bust the reverb off to the right.
Sacramento streets, it's a grimy
little delay.
Have to hustle just to eat. Had to go to church every Saturday and Sunday, 'cause bad little kids need God in the worst ways. Safe to say that me and God is good. I know he's riding with me when I'm sliding through the hood.
See how I just clean it? It sounds natural. That's what I like. I don't like my shit sounding, bro. I hate processed shit. So Waves, what Waves does for me, it gives me a clarity through the music where it doesn't sound like I'm adding 18 plugins. That's why I love Waves. I can use 4 to 6 plugins to make it sound clear, crisp, really good in the car. It doesn't, the beat ain't beating up the vocals.
California's capital, these Sacramento streets. It's a grimy little city, have to hustle just to eat. Had to go to church every Saturday and Sunday. Kids need God in the worst ways. Safe to say that me and God is good. I know he's riding with me when I'm sliding through the hood. Thanks to Granny, she gave me that relationship.
And this is how I use my parametric. I'm gonna show y'all how I use it. So I'm gonna keep. I gotta. You know what? I'm gonna move my mic real quick. Waves plugins can compensate for at least 6 stock plugins if you work them right. And you know what you're doing with them. Yes. That's the key. Now, certain plugins and Waves I don't use, but it sounds cool, but I'm just like, I don't want that sound. I don't want the way that sounds like. I don't like the fact that it sounds like that. So we got his main vocal.
Streets, it's a grimy little city, have to hustle.
So we got a little bit of a low push right there. So
California's capital, these Sacramento streets. It's a grimy little city, have to hustle just to eat. Had to go to church every Saturday and Sunday, cause bad little kids need God in the worst ways. Safe to say that me and God is good. I know he's riding with me when I'm sliding through the hood. Thanks to Granny, she gave me that relationship. I know she up there chilling with the highest that he's slapping this. California's capital, these Sacramento streets. It's a grimy little...
That's how I use parametric EQ. I only use parametric EQ to get rid of shit. I don't use it to tone the voice. I let the waves do all that. I use parametric EQ just to control shit. You see how I took that? And I ain't gonna hold you. I got some secret sauce. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna show you some secret sauce street. Hold on. Let me watch this shit. This is my shit. Oh, hold up, yeah. So like before we do anything, let me do this first. So I'm gonna take each one. I'm gonna make one called main Vox bus, right? So I'm gonna name it main Vox bus, and this is gonna be the only bus that goes into the mixer, and I'm gonna show you why. So I'm gonna take each vocal bus that we're on, and I'm gonna send it here, and I'm gonna say route only, route to the track only, route to this track only, and route to this track only. And the reason why I do that, because I ain't gonna move that knob. I'm gonna keep that knob there, and I'm gonna just add one thing. I'm gonna add soothe. This bad boy right here, it does something really cool with vocals. So I can add an invisible de-esser. Now listen to his vocals.
California's capital, these Sacramento streets. It's a grimy little city, have to hustle just to eat. Had to go to church every Saturday and Sunday, cause bad little kids need God in the...
Now, if you're listening on your phone, that sounds good. If you're listening in your headphones, that sounds good. And if you're listening on speakers, that sounds good. I don't know why. But it's something about soothe that it just calms things down.
California's capital, these Sacramento streets. It's a grimy little city, have to hustle just to eat.
I do like to negative sits on my joint right here.
California's capital, these Sacramento streets. It's a grimy little city, have to hustle just to eat. Had to go to church every Saturday and Sunday, cause bad little kids need God in the worst ways. Safe to say that me and God is good. I know he's riding with me when I'm sliding through the hood. Thanks to Granny, she gave me that relationship. I know she up there chilling with the highest that he's slapping this. California's capital, these Sacramento streets. It's a grimy little city, have to hustle just to eat. Had to go to church every Saturday and Sunday, cause bad little kids need God in the worst ways. Safe to say that me and God is good. I know he's riding with me when I'm sliding through the hood. Thanks to Granny, she gave me that relationship.
And then all I'm gonna do is go to his main vocal, add an automation, just to cut those breaths out. And this is how I do it. Nice and simple. I put my skew on none. You see how that did that though, right? You see how that did that though, right?
California's capital, these Sacramento streets. It's a grimy little city, have to hustle just to eat. Had to go to church every Saturday and Sunday, cause bad little kids need God in the worst ways. Safe to say that me and God is good. I know he's riding with me when I'm sliding through the hood. Thanks to Granny, she gave me that relationship. I know she up there chilling with the highest that he's slapping this. California's capital, these
And that's it. I fade the breath so it feels natural. I just fade them. So it's not like a cut. You know what I mean? Because you still want the naturalness of the vocal. So I don't cut. You know when I cut on auto-tune. Because sometimes those breaths be trying to auto-tune before the real note gets there. So what I do is I cut. I only want auto-tune to read that shit. Get out of here. Matter of fact, you might see me do that to teeth joint right here. So I'm gonna cut it all the way right here. I'm gonna cut it all at the beginning. I'm gonna cut it all right here. So what I'm gonna do is something real smooth, which is really cool that I get to do. I get to give teeth my auto-tune setting. Hold on, let me make sure it's right.
I'm hood and I'm holy. God still know me. Bible on the dash like a OD. Yeah, I'm hood.
Alright, so I'm gonna take my auto-tune T-Pain setting and I'm literally gonna just slide it over to Teeth's part. So now he has my auto-tune setting. And then all I'm gonna do, yeah, that's the old T-Pain effect. Yeah, that shit, look. That shit from 2011 be rocking. Stop playing with me. Yo, nigga was like, yo, that's a new plugin. I'm like, nope, it's old as dogs, bro. Yo, I be using the plugin on these young cats that the plugin's the same age as them. Yo, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro, when you think about it. Yo, I had a young kid come in here. He's like, oh, that plugin's so cool. I never seen that plugin. I was like, man, that plugin's about as old as you. I was like, that plugin, that's 2011, Playboy. Like, you don't know nothing about that. Hold on, I'm about to switch my shit over to 512. Check. There we go. We back. All right. Yeah, it's diabolical, right? That's so fucked. It's so fucked. I'll be like, yeah, that's that old T-Pain. That's what we was using back in the day. Nah, that shit just hits. That shit just be hitting right. Hey, so y'all see if I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I hear a little bit of crackling. If you want to know a smooth move to stop that, just go to Tools, Micros, and go to Switch Smart Disable for all plugins. You see how that shit cut that shit down? You see how much that shit went down right there? That shit's crazy. I remember that time, that's when T-Pain made every Antares auto-tune box cross his name out, because they ain't give him no rights. That's why you can't find this plugin no more. Yo, one time I said something about the plugin, and T-Pain liked my comment. And then he just liked it. Because I was like, oh, because he was talking about auto-tune and how T-Pain's good at auto-tune. I was on the Antares Pros. And I was like, but the T-Pain effect, that was the best one y'all had, blah, 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 blah. Because that's Ozone. Ozone worked with T-Pain. So, and I don't update that bitch either, bro. Yeah, man, shit's crazy. They didn't give him, Antares try to like say, oh, we got the T-Pain effect. And he had a deal with Ozone. And Ozone had the real T-Pain effect, and it's crazy. You got if you master auto-tune in a way that people want to use it, just make sure you're using it. You know what I mean?
I grew up in the church, Papa slanging that word, so our pockets never hurt. Learned the game from the OG, he told me keep the faith, spitting Bible verses at me while we breaking down this way, till I changed for the better, no more nickel and diamond. I switched my focus to rhyming, and thank God I survived it. I got 3 kids of my own, and I just want them to know that if you put your faith in God, then he'll show you where to go. I'm hood and I'm holy, I grew up in the church, Papa slanging that word, so our pockets never hurt.
So our pocket never hurt. Oh, that was good shit. Oh, yo, Teeth and Toes was doing they thing on this. Oh, shit. Okay, player. Man, I want a Teeth and Tones album, man, where Teeth does all the hooks and Tone just spits, dog. That should be do like an 8-track joint, bro. All melodic trap joints. That should be fire.
Hood and I'm holy, I grew up in the church, Papa slanging that word, so our pockets never hurt. Learned the game from the OG, he told me keep the faith, spitting Bible verses at me while we breaking down this way, till I changed for the better, no more nickel and diamond. I switched my focus to rhyming, and thank God I survived it. I got 3 kids of my own, and I just want them to know that if you put your faith in God, then he'll show you where to go. Bless. I'm hood and I'm holy, I grew up in the church, Papa slanging that word, so our pockets never hurt.
Now, what I'm gonna do here is a little trick. Now, you don't want to put the same auto-tune on each vocal, right? Yeah, they had to cross his name out of the, oh yeah, that shit's crazy. So I want a different auto-tune on each vocal. So I'm just gonna say Access. Access is a little bit lighter. You know what I mean? It's just like quick tuning. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this is a quick joint. I'm gonna put that on his dubs and ad-libs.
Hood and I'm holy, I grew up in the church, Papa singing that word, so our pockets never hurt. Learned the game from the OG, he told me keep the faith, spitting Bible verses at me while we breaking down this way, till
He said he was spitting Bible verses to me as we broken down the weight. Talk that shit.
I just want them to know that if you put your faith in God, then He'll show you where to go. Bless. I'm hood and I'm holy. I grew up in the church. Papa singing now words, so our pockets never hurt. Learned the game from the OG. He told me keep the faith, spitting Bible verses at me while we breaking down this way. Till I changed for the better. No more nickel and diamond. I switched my focus to rhyming, and thank God I survived it. I got 3 kids of my own, and I just want them to know that if you put your faith in God, then He'll show you where to go. Bless. I'm hood and I'm holy. I grew up in the church. Papa slanging that word, so our pockets never hurt. Learned the game from the OG. He told me keep the faith, spitting Bible verses at me while we breaking down this way. Till I changed for the better. No more nickel and diamond. I switched my focus to rhyming, and thank God I survived it. I got 3 kids of my own, and I just want them to know that if you put your faith in God, then He'll show you where to go. Bless.
California's capital, these Sacramento streets. It's a grimy little city. Have to hustle just to eat. Had to go to church every Saturday and Sunday, cause bad little kids need God in the worst ways. Safe to say that me and God is good. I know He's riding with me when I'm sliding through the hood. Thanks to Granny, she gave me that relationship. I know she up there chilling with the highest that He's slapping this.
Yeah, I'm good and I'm holy. I grew up in
Now
the
we gotta
church.
bring
Papa
Teeth up.
slanging that word, so our pockets never hurt. Learned the game from the OG. He told me keep the faith, spitting Bible verses at me while we breaking down this way. Till I changed for the better. No more nickel and diamond. I switched my focus to rhyming, and thank God I survived it. I got 3 kids of my own, and I just want them to know that if you put your faith in God, then He'll show you where to go. Bless.
California's capital, these Sacramento streets. It's a grimy little city. Have to hustle just to eat. Had to go to church every Saturday and Sunday, cause bad little kids need God in the worst ways.
Always, when you get done with all that, stop and hit Control S. That shit sounding good. So don't fuck up your mojo, Jojo. You feel me? Don't fuck up your mojo, Jojo, player. Don't do it. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I did the tone, the teeth. I'm gonna just go in and I'm gonna add an automation just to see where everything's sitting at. You know what I'm saying?
Hood and I'm holy. I grew up in the church. Papa slanging that word, so our pockets never hurt. Learned the game from the OG. He told me keep the faith, spitting Bible verses at me while we breaking down this way. Till I changed for the better. No more nickel and diamond. I switched my focus to rhyming, and thank God I survived it. I got 3 kids of my own, and I just want them to know that if you
California's capital, these Sacramento streets. It's a grimy little city. Have to hustle just to eat. Had to go to church every Saturday and Sunday, cause bad little kids need God in the worst ways. Safe to say that me and God is good. I know He's riding with me when I'm sliding through the hood. Thanks to Granny, she gave me that relationship. I know she up there chilling with the highest that He's slapping this.
Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy. I grew up in the church. Papa slanging that word, so our pockets never hurt. Learned the game from the OG. He told me keep the faith, spitting Bible verses at me while we breaking down this way. Till I changed for the better. No more nickel and diamond. I switched my focus to rhyming, and thank God I survived it. I got 3.
Know she up there chilling with the highest that He's slapping this. Know she up there chilling with the highest that He's slapping this.
Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy. I grew up in.
Know she up there chilling with the highest that He's slapping this.
Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy. I grew up in the church.
Know she up there chilling with the highest that He's slapping this.
Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy. I grew up in the church. Papa slanging that word, so our pockets never hurt. Learned the game from the OG. He told me keep the faith, spitting Bible verses at me while we breaking down this way. Till I changed for the better.
Know she up there chilling with the highest that He's slapping this.
Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy. I grew up in the church. Papa.
Know she up there chilling with the highest that He's slapping this.
Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy. I grew up in the church. Papa slanging that word, so our pockets never hurt. Learned the game from the.
Know she up there chilling with the highest that He's slapping this.
Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy. I grew up in the church. Papa slanging that word, so our pockets never hurt. Learned the game from the OG. He told me keep the faith, spitting Bible verses at me while we breaking down this way. Till I changed for the better. No more nickel and diamond. I switched my focus to rhyming, and thank God I survived it. I got 3 kids of my own, and I just want them to know that if you put your faith in God, then He'll show you where to go. Bless.
California's capital, these Sacramento streets.
When the verse perfectly hooks and loops, and it loops perfect, and it sounds cohesive, that's when you know you done on everything.
Know she up there chilling with the highest that He's slapping this.
Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy. I grew up in the church. Papa.
To say that me and God is good. I know He's riding with me when I'm sliding through the hood. Thanks to Granny, she gave me that relationship. I know she up there chilling with the highest that He's slapping this.
Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy. I
I grew up in the church, Papa slanging that word, so our pockets never hurt. Learned the game from the OG, he told me keep the faith, spitting Bible verses at me while we breaking down this way.
And what I'm gonna do is just add some magic to these guys' voices. So when you see this part right here, you see that part? What we're gonna do is we're gonna make that its own part. I'm gonna solo it, keep it in the same lane. I'm gonna add Edison. This is my break track, like my trash track. So like I'm gonna add Edison, wherever the fuck it is, all these fucking plugins. All right, and I'm gonna add a reverb, basic stock reverb. I'm gonna go to presets, venue. I'm gonna turn the dry all the way down, the decay to like probably 8.3, and then the wet up, and then I'm gonna just pull it above my Edison, and then I'm gonna just play that one part right there and record it. But before I do so, I'm gonna reverse this, and then you'll see why. So I'm gonna go back to the Edison. I'm gonna hit record on Edison. All right, boom, we got that. And then I'm gonna stop, and then I'm gonna take off the reverb, and then I'm gonna just right click here, bring it down, drag it, cut it a little bit, and then I'm gonna save it as teeth, reverb, reverse. Boom. And then I'm gonna reverse it again. So now we have this. Now you're like, damn, that sounds crazy, right? What the fuck are you gonna do that with that, Bars?
Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy. I grew up in the church, Papa slay. Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy. Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy. I grew up in the church, Papa slanging. Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy. I grew up in the church, Papa slanging that word, so our pockets never hurt. Learned the game from the OG, he told me keep the faith, spitting Bible verses at me while we breaking down this way. Till I changed for the better, no more nickel and diamond, I switched my...
Now I'm gonna fade that in, and I'm gonna add a little bit of reverb to it. I'm gonna put it on the 28. Oh no, I ain't gonna put it on 28, I'm gonna put it on 29. And then I'm gonna add a little reverb and bus.
Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy. I grew up in the church, Papa. Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy. I grew up. Yeah, I'm hood.
I is steady slapping this.
Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy. I grew up in the church.
I is steady slapping this.
Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy. I grew up in the church.
I is steady slapping this.
Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy.
She gave me that relationship. I know she up there chillin' with the highest steady slapping this.
Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy. I grew up in the church, Papa slay.
She gave me that relationship. I know she up there chillin' with the highest steady slapping this.
Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy. I grew up in the church, Papa slanging that word, so our pockets never hurt. Learned the game from the OG, he told me keep the faith, spitting Bible verses at me while we breaking down this way. Till I changed for the better, no more nickel and diamond. I switched my focus to rhyming, and thank God I survived it. I got 3 kids of my own, and I just want them to know that if you put your faith in God, then he'll show you where to go. Bless.
Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy.
There you go, that's perfect.
She gave me that relationship. I know she up there chillin' with the...
This is another test too, watch this. This is my favorite test. Every 4 bars.
California's capital, these Sacramento streets. It's a grimy little city, have to hustle just to eat. Had to go to church every Saturday and Sunday, cause bad little kids need God in the worst way.
Good got grace in the struggle, find faith. I done found my place. Straight price, no chase. Through the night, stay bold. Heart of fire, never cold. Keep the word on swole. For the blood, I'm sold. Got
safe to say that me and God is good. I know he's riding with me when I'm sliding through the hood. Thanks to Granny, she gave me that relationship. I know she up there chillin' with the highest steady slapping this.
Call on the mission, good work on the mission. Holy vision on the mission. Got a license on fish. From the block to the door, riding high like a Chevy. 66 shooter, so I'm always ready.
Hood and I'm holy. I grew up in the church, Papa slanging that word, so our pocket.
Yo, when that shit sound like 3 different verses in one, though, that should be hitting. That's how you know that shit's good. And I do that test right there is so important to me, because if it sounds like I can literally take 4 bars of everybody's verse and make a new verse with it, that's when you know you, even with the little cut from the processing and all that other shit, it still sounded fucking dope. So that's how you know that shit's alright. And then now all you gotta do is master, like on some real shit from here. From here, I just look, I just do this. I check this real quick.
Bobbing on the dash like a OD.
Make sure it ends good, and then I go to my my vocal here, and I go to 12. So my vocal's there. Ain't nothing on that shit. That's crazy. I ain't got nothing on my shit. Somebody just pulled up. Who that though? I be seeing niggas pull up. Like, who that though? So hold up. Where? Okay, so I'm over here. Do I got? Oh, I got fresh air on it. I'm gonna cut my fresh air up.
Bobbing on the dash like a OD. Bobbing on the dash like a OD. Bobbing on the dash like a OD.
That sounds great.
Bobble in my front seat.
Oh, I forgot to do my verse. Fuck. See? I forgot to do my verse.
Bible in my front seat, 40 in the glove. Call it Old and New Testament. You know I'm from the mud. Sipping sweet tea while I'm praying over beef. Got some Carolina condiments. I hope you come and eat. My Sunday soup crispy. Monday cooking brisket. If you lose a space game, you the one washing dishes. Now watch me walk it out. This for the law, you know the rules. We can talk it out. For the peace, then what it do? Hey, passing on my past. I was safe from the jump, but the path that I took, they was asking where.
Alright, so look, I'm gonna tell y'all a little cheat code that I do. I throw knock on that bitch. I I ain't gonna hold you. on the beats. So when you add a clipper to a bass or anything, it just pushes it to a point where it doesn't distort. So like knock with this plugin, what it does to the beat, it just brings everything in the beat to a certain level, so that it still feel like it's knocking without redlining. So like I can, if y'all didn't hear the beat change, I'm gonna show y'all again. So this is knock default.
Bible in my front seat, 40 in the glove. Call it Old and New Testament. You know I'm from the mud. Sipping sweet tea while I'm praying over beef. Got some Carolina condiments. I hope you come and eat. My Sunday soup crispy. Monday cooking brisket. If you lose a space game, you the one washing dishes. Now watch me walk it out. This for the law, you know the rules. We can talk it out. For the peace, then what it do? Hey, passing on my past. I was safe from the jump, but the path that I took, they was asking where I'm from. Lord said fish, so I got a big network. Straighten out your life, fish your pasta like your neck hurt.
Bible on the dash like a OD.
Even the city that Jesus grew up in, Nazareth, you know, that.
And then from here, I personally add the master plan. I stopped using ozone. And a lot of people are like, no, ozone. I don't use ozone for rap. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because ozone does something with natural instruments that it's supposed to do. And it tries to read the beats in like strings and bells as natural instruments. It's a really great plugin for if you're mixing a metal band or if you're missing like real live instruments. For some reason with hip hop, it doesn't make hip hop bump, and I don't understand that. Don't get it twisted. You can use a master plan for anything, but it sounds really good on hip hop. This is the master plan.
Even the city that Jesus grew up in, Nazareth, you know,
Just right.
Like it's the hood. We clearly say, can anything good come from Nazareth? Like it's the like Nazareth.
Just right there.
It coming from Nazareth.
Bible in my front seat, 40 in the glove. Call it Old and New Testament. You know I'm from the mud. Sipping sweet tea while I'm praying over beef. Got some Carolina condiments. I hope you come and eat. My Sunday soup crispy. Monday cooking.
And what I do here, I use my parametric EQ as a speaker guard. I call this the speaker guard preset. So it cuts it at a certain amount of points of any speaker and Bluetooth speaker. And I learned this from Help Me Devon and all those guys. Like it's a certain frequency all speakers, Bluetooth speakers rock at. And FabFilter is just so meticulous where it doesn't change it a little bit, but when you export that bitch, it just sounds just right. because the perception of sound you guys are getting now is the full push of the DAW and all the processing. But when you export it as an MP3 or wave, it's compressing. So you got to keep that in mind. You got to think in the future of where your sound's going to sound like. So if I know that highs are really sharp in the mix right now, I know this high end right here is going to protect me from any distortion. And then what I normally do is I just go right to the master plan and I just listen to where what sounds good, what needs to get smoothed out.
Even the city that Jesus grew up in.
Bible in my front seat, 40 in the glove, call it Old and New Testament, you know I'm from the mud, sipping sweet tea while I'm praying over beef, got some Carolina condiments, I hope you come and eat, my Sunday soup crispy, Monday cooking brisket, if you lose a spades game, you the one washing dishes, now watch me walk it out.
And I'm gonna show you a cool tool that I do to add some space within all of it. I take Fab Filter Pro Reverb, and it's gonna sound like this when you first put it on. Hey, yo, Barz, you gotta go on stage in a little bit.
My Sunday soup crispy, Monday cooking brisket. If you lose a spades game, you the one.
And what I do with that reverb, right, is I just cut those the lows in it. I just want those highs to have a little bit of space in it, and I'm gonna cut it to like I normally do 7, so I'm gonna do like a 9 so you guys can kind of hear it.
Bible in my front seat, 40 in the glove, call it Old and New Testament, you know I'm from the mud, sipping sweet tea while I'm praying over beef, got some Carolina condiments, I hope you come and eat, my Sunday soup crispy, Monday cooking brisket.
Good got break in a struggle, find faith. I done found my place, straight price, no check. Through the night, stay bold. Heart on fire, never cold. Keep the word on swole. For the blood, I'm sold. Got call on the mission. Good work on the mission. Holy vision on the mission. Got a license on the fish. From the block to the throne, riding high like a Chevy. Got a 66 shooter, so I'm always ready. Throwing bone for the Lord, nut for the Lord, buck for the Lord, stay crunk for the Lord. Sipping holy water, yeah, I'm a sipper. The grind don't stop, call me a go-getter. Yeah, I'm from the dirty, calling that town. Down by the river, yeah, that town.
Oh shit, I forgot I did that.
Good got great.
Naptown! I forgot I did that.
California's capital, these Sacramento streets. It's a grimy little city, had to hustle just to eat. Had to go to church every Saturday and Sunday, cause bad little kids need God in the worst ways. Safe to say that me and God is good. I know he's riding with me when I'm sliding through the hood.
That's gonna be my new dance for the song. Throw your shoulder. I'm gonna call it Throw Your Shoulder Out.
California's capital, these Sacramento streets. It's a grimy little city, had to hustle just to eat. Had to go to church every Saturday and Sunday, cause bad little kids need God in the worst ways. Safe to say that me and God is good. I know he's riding with me when I'm sliding through the hood. Thanks to Granny, she gave me that relationship. I know she up there chillin' with the highest that he's slapping this.
Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy. I grew up in the church, Papa slanging that word, so our pockets never hurt. Learned the game from the OG. He told me keep the faith, spitting Bible verses at me while we breaking down this way. Till I changed for the better, knowing nickel and diamond. I switched my focus to rhyming, and thank God I survived it. I got 3 kids of my own, and I just want them to know that if you put your faith in God, then he'll show you where to go. Bless.
Yeah, I'm hood and I'm holy. God still know me. Bible on the dash like a OD.
Hey man, listen man, that's how I do it, yo. I'm not picking and pride at this shit no more. That shit sound fire. It sound well put together. Yo, shout out to Pastor B and Teeth and Tones for doing that shit. And that's 3 different studio sessions. That's not just, we didn't work all in one session. We didn't sit down with it, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Street Religion know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? That shit sound good. With the it sounds full. It doesn't sound super. I hate that process sound, bro. I know TS Sound Studio, they was over there trying to tell me what to do and shit. And I'm like, yo, listen, man. You got your sound, I got my sound. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna listen to anybody, it's definitely gonna be Street Religion, because he know what the fuck he doing. Breeze know what the fuck he doing. I don't give a fuck what anybody said. That nigga know exactly what he doing. I am a Street Religion supporter and fan, nigga. Straight like that. nigga, Goodbarz support street religion or behind street religion. Dog, yo, Breeze, let me know when y'all make the clothing line, nigga. I wear that shit to a show, bro. Word too. I wear some street religion, like the street religion on the top with the logo and shit on the shirt, nigga. That shit'd be fire. Teeth Tones, great job, y'all. This track's done. This track, like, to be completely honest, done now. Like, now you know what Pastor B, now I'm gonna Teeth and Tones, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell you what Pastor B gonna do with this. Pastor B gonna take this song and then broadcast it and put some advertisement behind it. So when y'all see y'all names being tagged in that, make sure y'all names getting Steven and Anton, y'all make sure y'all get tagged in that shit, nigga. Those names, make sure y'all get tagged in that. So when y'all see it, y'all share that shit. And what he gonna do is put it on news networks. You know what I'm saying? So when you go to Google and you search TNT, y'all be in the news category. That's what he do, man. Pastor B ain't no joke, bro. Pastor B promoting, yo. I've gotten so much like good looks because of working with Pastor B. Is crazy. So y'all gonna get it. They're gonna be like, who y'all? They're gonna be like, oh, we love y'all. Y'all talking about God too. Let's go. Like, they're gonna support you regardless. Because now it's not about like if you're talking about this and this in your old songs. It don't matter. If you're a good person, you got a good heart, and you're able to express yourself and still talk about the good in the world, you're good. You're good in the book. Because Young Thug telling on everybody. Y'all better start talking about that street shit. Y'all better stop talking about that street shit. If you got a story and you got a story to tell and it already happened and shit, do your thing. Young Thug, tell it. Nah, good job to you, bro. This whole song, yo, this song is, yo, I'm telling you, this is what we do. You, Tone, Pastor B, y'all take y'all camera, whatever y'all got, iPhone 14, 15, 16, y'all turn that motherfucker like this. Now watch how I hold this shit. Y'all hold it like this with the camera down and film yourselves and do y'all whole performance and send it to me. I'm gonna tell Pastor B to do the same thing. We make a music video, and then you'll understand why I said hold it upside down. Don't change it. Keep it just like it's. Send it upside. I don't send it upside down to me, just like that. Send it upside down to me. I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna show you why that video with AJ look fire. Yo, shout out to AJ. AJ came and hit me up. He was like, yo, Barz, I got an idea. I was like, what? He's like, I'm gonna need your help though. I'm gonna commission you for some shit. I was like, all right, bet. So he commissioned me, and then I saw what he was doing, and he told me straight up like this. He said, nigga, hold your phone. He didn't say nigga. AJ doesn't say that, but he said, hold your phone. Use your phone. And I was like, really? And I was like, all right, bet. And I seen Reckless Rico, his girl was filming him, and she was holding the phone upside down. I'm like, why does everybody do that? Why are all these content creators holding their phone upside down? And I was like, let me try it. So I held my phone. I told Goldie to turn the phone. She was like, what? I told her, I said, turn the phone upside down. She turned the phone upside down. And I realized something. When you hold the phone like this, it's at eye level. But when you hold a camera, watch this. This is the part that fucked me up. So look at this, and then look at this. And look at the elevation of the camera. But if you turn it upside down, did y'all see it? I hope y'all saw that. Remember, perception is crazy. Look how it looks side by side. But when you turn your phone upside down, look at it now. Just look at the comparison. So that's why people are making music videos with their iPhones. And you never would think to turn your fucking phone upside down, but that's the reason why your buttons flip and go up a certain way when you hold it. Because if you hold your phone upside down when you have your camera on, the buttons flip and everything changes on the interface itself. And I'm like, nah, that's not. And I literally did this. I was like, what's the difference? And what's the difference? It's the same perception. It's the same thing. And so if you got an iPhone 15 Pro with the cinematic view, 4K, 24 frames per second, you're basically filming a cinematic movie with your phone, apparently. Because you pay fucking $1,500 for an iPhone. You basically bought a cinematic camera, but they ain't gonna tell you that. But I'm gonna tell you, you put that shit on cinematic. That shit just I don't know if y'all seen what I just did. I hope the content creators have seen it. I'm trying to show y'all something. You'll be surprised, man, with just using the technology and the tools you already got, how innovative you really truly can be. And I said, Goldie, hold that shit upside down. Goldie said, what? For what? She was so confused. We used her phone for that. And she was so confused. She was like, why am I holding my phone upside down? I was like, just wait. I said, when you see the video, you will understand completely why you held it upside down. She's like, I don't get it. She was like getting mad at me. She's like, I don't get it. You know how girls get, I don't get it. You gonna see. And then she saw it and she was like, I filmed that. I said, you show damn did. Isn't that crazy? It was like, it's one of the best music videos I've ever been in. I tried to tell y'all, it's easier than you think it is, man. That's why everybody doing if you ever been doom scrolling and then you be like, damn, man, everybody's creating this content, I can't create this content this fast. And like, why does it look so good? That's why, because you ain't using your shit correctly. You ain't using your tools correctly. You just gotta learn. If you learn how to use it, that's why I'm here. I'm here to teach y'all. If you knew how to use it, you'd be like, oh, man, I'm about to make a video every day now. I'm about to drop my mic in the middle of my studio and make a video. Do it. Don't hesitate. Do it. Cause somebody's while I'm live and y'all watching me, somebody's making content right now. Know that. So yeah, I'm gonna export this, man. This is done. I'm about to send this to Pastor B real quick. I'm gonna show y'all my process too. Like, all I'm gonna do is just I'm gonna find the folder where Pastor B is. I hope y'all took in what I said about those cameras too, man. That's a very important niche I just dropped on y'all. That whole concept, that shit blew my mind when I saw that shit. I was like, oh my God, it's meant to be held. It's meant for you to turn it upside down. It's meant for it. It's not, everybody always holds their phones like this. And I was like, like this. They always hold their phones like this. And it never looks good. And it's like when you try to record a music, I've tried to record music videos with phones before. And I was like, I don't know why it doesn't look good. And then I did this. And it worked. Even when you do it with the old phones, it still looks fire. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I didn't even know it was like that. So we're gonna say Hood and Holy, and then we're gonna call it Hood and Holy. Because normally what I do, I just take the file name and I just put it in it, and I say Hood and Holy has to be featuring TNT and Mr.Goodbarz. Boom. Master. This is the master track. And I do a wave and an MP3. I make sure the wave is 24-bit flow, and then I hit start. And then boom. You got a whole song right there, man. There you go. Yo, shout out to Teeth and Tones, man. TNT in the middle. Every time I say TNT, I need an explosion sound. I gotta program my drum pad to do that. I gotta program my drum pad to do that. I'm telling you, man. If y'all ain't see that, yo, when I saw that shit, when I seen somebody flip the camera upside down and I seen that the phone around and did that, I was like, nah, because that's the way, because you're not using the top camera. You're using the middle one when you record in cinematic on the Pro phones. Oh, EA Sports in the building. What up, baby? What up, EA Sports? Hey, EA Sports, I'm going to show you something. If you got an iPhone 14 and up with a cinematic camera, you having a professional cinematic camera. And you know how people always, I don't know if you just tuned in, EA, but you know how people hold their phones and you be hearing people, oh, I filmed my music video with a camera. The reason why it works so well with the camera is because Facebook is set to use mobile devices. So what I learned is, instead of holding a camera like this, hold it like this. Oh, EA said, I got you. Okay, bet. I ain't gotta say no more. I ain't gonna say no more. If you ain't catch it, you ain't. EA got that, Jim. So EA, when you doing your promos and shit, you know what I mean? He said, "Oh, I heard you loud and clear. All right, bet, say no more." Say no more. I ain't gonna say no more. Yeah. Yo, listen. When I saw Reckless Rico doing that shit, and I think the behind the scenes, and they just add a filter to it, it looks so good. Them iPhones got thousands and thousands of dollars worth of camera equipment in it. I was like, yo, what? What's going on? When the fuck did this happen? And I seen people record their iPhones with their iPhones, but they all doing this. And I'm like, oh. And look, watch your shit change. You'll be so shocked. On it today, I'm in class, bro. You know that. All right, now handle. We in there. We in here. So I got to do one more track, and I'm gonna take y'all through I got to make a hook for a song. So I'm gonna take y'all through the process of that and how I'm literally gonna write it in front of y'all. I don't even care what. I'm gonna show y'all the order and everything so y'all can see. Not to say I don't care. It's just more or less like it's not a song that I'm like, it's my song, and I want my song to shine, and I'm like a lot of these artists do. Yo, I'm telling you, like the up the booty, up the snooty, just snooty rappers, they don't like me. The little lyrical miracle backpack rapper dudes, they don't like me. They think I'm an asshole, cause I'm like, sell your music. Oh, hey man, I love having fun in this shit. So there you go. Hood and Holy done. I'm gonna go right here to Fiverr. I'm gonna go to not earnings. I'm gonna go to orders. And I'm gonna go to Pastor B. This is Pastor B, Blessings on the Beat. And I'm gonna hit deliver now. I'm gonna upload the work. I did a WAV and an MP3. So we're gonna go to this. Mother Brain, the same prices I charge anybody to mix and master a song, $40. Nice and easy. He did the track, everybody jumped on it. It was really cool. 2025. I'm gonna go to Hood and Holy, because that's what the official master is. And it is Hood and Holy, Pastor B, featuring TNT and Mr.Goodbarz. It's the master and the wave. You put both of them in, it's one for CD, one for digital platforms. Boom. And then you put a nice little message in there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Love this project. Boom. So not only am I getting content from my page, I worked on something I was supposed to work on, and I was able to get paid for it. Affordable prices, man. I'm having fun. I'm also broadcasting the song, promoting it, marketing it, putting it on my page. We got 18 people in here watching and understanding what it took to create. Like I could take this live now and chop it up with Opus Clip and then say, okay, and put the captions in it, like this is what I did, like, and they give me a bunch of stuff so I can put it as reels on my Facebook so people can see what I'm up to, so it can reach out to new people with new hashtags. By the way, I just want y'all to know that. And let's go to our next one. So let's go to our next order. So our next order is from Netty317. All right, it's $40. I think it's for a collaboration rap album called Melodic Massacre, needing a hook for a song. So this is the song here. So what I normally do is I just copy their name here, since this is a new client. So I'm gonna hit download, and I'm gonna go. Like we're still in the Pastor B folder. I'm gonna go to my Fiverr folder. I'm gonna create that folder for them. Netty317. Put it in there. Legacy. Boom. Now the song's in there. I'm gonna close out of the song we just did because it's already saved, and then it says I asked them, do you have a certain context you would like to go with this music? They said, you have creative control, just would like to incorporate something along the lines of music is my legacy, or this is my destiny. That is the song title, Destiny. Right? I'm gonna zoom in so y'all can see that. Yeah, now y'all can see. So this is what they want. They want music is my legacy, or this is my destiny. I'm gonna use both of them because it rhymes. I make my work easy for myself, trust me. So I just downloaded a song. This is Fiverr, guys. Oh, okay, so he made a mistake. He said, sorry, I put the hook needed to say Destiny. I meant Legacy. I don't know what I was thinking. I said, you're good, man. I'll be working on this tonight. White your hands. All right, so let's pull up the beat. Let's see what the beat sounds like. I don't know what the beat sounds like, so I haven't heard it. So you guys are getting the first gist of the beat just like I am. So I don't know, and I guess apparently it already has a verse on it. So we're gonna see what it sounds like. So I'm just doing a hook to this. I'm not writing a verse. All right, boom. There goes the track. Let's go ahead and detect the tempo. And the tempo is 75.1. Okay, that's cool. All right, let's hit save as, and then we're gonna take that and put it in the Fiverr folder, and then we're gonna make a new folder again in the Fiverr folder in my Fruity Loops itself, and it's gonna be Netty 317, and I'm gonna call it Legacy. Legacy featuring Mr.Goodbarz. I can't spell for shit, bro. I'm so sorry, guys. I can't spell for nothing. So yeah, so we got this right here. So I got a blank. This is a blank template. I don't start with templates especially when I do my music, because I like starting with a fresh palette. And I just put the beat. I put the beat right there in 1, and I pull it down to like 85%, so I can just give my ears some room. I'm gonna switch my mic out now so you guys can hear me. Yo, I gotta cut this AC off. I gotta record, so you guys hear me? Yeah, you guys can hear me. All right. So right there, what just happened was I switched my microphone to FL Studio so that it can work, because usually I can just send it out from there, and so you guys can hear me. I'm gonna cut my mic up just a little bit, and then I'm gonna add a limiter to the whole track itself, so it doesn't distort your speakers or your listening devices. And boom, so now I'm in here, I'm in the track itself. I'm gonna cut my headphones down just a little tad bit. All right, boom. So I'm in the track right here. Boom, everything sounds good, I'm clean. I get a good signal here. I'm gonna do one more thing just to fit my latency. I'm gonna knock it down to 128. All right, we're back. All right, so 128. It sounds good. It sounds clean. Microphone's good. The microphone I'm using is a microphone the Little Baby, and Young Thug uses. It's the Tokyo 800T. This is what it looks like. It's the Sony Tokyo. It's a Sony microphone that everybody loves to use with the auto-tune, because I feel like I'm going to be singing on this track, because if they want a hook, they want me to sing. So I'm going to try to use 2 different voices. I'm going to use my deep voice, and then I'm going to use my mid voice for this. So I'm I'm doing that to warm up too, because I'm gonna need to sing. I already know I'm going to need to sing. And I might take a little swig of this. There's a little bit of water, this little coffee bean, dirty bean water. Damn, I was dry as a mug. It's that loud pack. Scammers be calling me. All right, so let's listen to this shit, y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Rate this song on a scale of 1 to 10. Ooh. Okay, player. Let's see what you got. They're asking me to be on this. I don't know what's going on. Let's see what he got.
Fuck the mainstream, underground, I'm a celebrity. It's death to the ops, headshots like a Kennedy. I'ma always give my all on every track, cause it's my legacy. When I'm dead and gone, I want the whole world to remember me. Fall until I fall, to the rest in peace, there's nothing left of me. They say I move people with my words like telepathy. Rap game, electro bank, boy your life is now in jeopardy. When they lock me in the cell and turn me cold, I feel no empathy. Niggas say they finna kill me, when you see me, keep that energy. Pull a nickel with some homicidal tendencies. Claiming you a gangster, homie, I'ma test your energy. Leave your broke ass homies mourning for your pouring Hennessy. Yeah, bitch, I am golden, make you like this power. My roster the realest, you niggas is cowards. They claim they won't be till they get it devoured. Got shooters on point, you'll be done within hours. But enough if you fuck, boy. Pull up if you not a fuck, boy. My hood is up and my pistol is up in the front of my hoodie, not giving a fuck. Think you a heavyweight, get away cut from the blade on my waist when it's deep in your gut. Bitch, I been that vato, Cilantro on my taco. 15 shots with salt and high. He fuck around with no vodka, no head honcho like El Chapo. Yo, main bitch call me El Guapo. Gangsta rap apostle, hallelujah, this is gospel. In that dope house, be the church, dog, do not cross me, I get hostile. Es la casa de do. Viva la raza, it's murder, I bro. Keep it real pussy, you do not want smoke. If your bitch run a mouth, I put dick in the throat. I'ma get up in it, I'm a veteran, better than anybody with a pen. I put the pedal to the middle, coming to murder in the middle. I'm a killer with a pencil, you ain't nothing but a motherfucking pepper to the pedal. When I'm coming to your city, getting litty like a medicine. The Clement, these people, I'm about to give a medicine. I'm colder than the weather in the Minnesota winter with the lyrics on the liver. I'm a killer, more the shivers, never go within a quick, I leave it pouring out they liquor. This is the quickest, it's twist, tongue twister, no twist, no buzz, bitch, I'm really that nigga. Your clicks only hard when they typing on Twitter and playing for likes, only time you a killer. No whiffs and no buzz, bitch, I'm really that nigga. Your clicks only hard when they typing on Twitter and playing for likes, only time you a killer. Yeah.
Yo, like, where's the hook supposed to go? Play that. Who's that? Tone. He Tone. Tone said Playboy. I don't know who that is. Who's that? Who's Playboy the Beast? Well, let's look him up. They want me to do a feature. That's all I'm saying. They want me to do a feature. I don't know who this is. Playboy the Beast. Who that? Oh no, I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing on. Oh no, he got some shit. Oh, this is him. That's who's on that track. He did his thing on that. He did his thing on that. I couldn't even believe. I was like, damn. And y'all want me to do a hook on this? Like, why I gotta do a hook? Why I gotta do the hook though? Why I gotta do the hook though? Dang, bro. Like, he didn't even leave nothing for nobody to do on the track. He's murdered that. He said, I know he's going in, and I'm not trying to pick on the fact that he's going in, but it's like, damn, yo, he snapped on that. So apparently, yeah, I guess that's who I'm doing the track with, bro. I don't know who this dude is. I think this dude is like putting together a mixtape, but I guess it's so they get all rights to the music.
I'm not a criminal, I'm not a killer like Hitler. But now I'm walking through the valley of death.
It does sound like him. It does sound like him. I don't know. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. I like this one too. Hold on, let me see what he said on the Fiverr. The Fiverr says, because he hit me up, he was talking to me about the project. So he was like telling me like about the project and shit. Maybe it is him. Maybe it is him. Because he hit me, he said, came across your profile and I'm impressed with the range of your craft. Blah, 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 blah. I said, of course, let me get the ball rolling, and then I sent him an offer and he accepted. So I don't got no information about him other than the fact that he saw my shit and he was like, I fuck with you. So maybe it's him with this type of account and he's just like, he's looking for somebody to feature, or he's doing like some like I know some content creators, they'd be like, oh, let's go see if we can make a track with somebody on Fiverr and let's pick somebody that's dope, that's cheap. And then they come to somebody like my profile, and I'm like, nigga, I do $40 a hook. What's up? Come get this work. Come get this work, player. I'm like, come get this work. Look, if it is him, that boy ain't left no room on that beat for nobody to get. He snapped on that shit. And like I'm talking to Goldie at the same time, and I'm hearing him. I'm like, oh goddamn! Like, what you want me to do on this?
It's only hard when they typing on Twitter and playing for keeping real pussy. You do not want smoke. If your bitch run a mouth, I'll put dick in the throat. I'ma get up in it, I'm a veteran, better than anybody with a pen. I put the pedal to the middle, coming to murder in the middle. I'm a killer with a pencil. You ain't nothing but a motherfucking pepper to the pedal. When I'm coming to your city, getting litty like a medicine. The Clement, these people, I'm about to give a medicine. I'm colder than the weather in the Minnesota winter with the lyrics on the liver. I'm a killer, more the shivers, never go within a quick, I leave it pouring out they that liquor. This is the quickest, it's twist, tongue twister, no twisting, no buzz, bitch, I'm really that nigga. Your clicks only hard when they typing on Twitter and playing for likes, only time you a killer. No whips and no buzz, bitch, I'm really that nigga. Your clicks only hard when they typing on Twitter and playing for likes, only time you a killer. Yeah.
I'ma come in right here. I'ma sing on it. I'm not rapping, I'm not being tough on it. I'ma sing on niggas always hating, they be playing with my legacy. And hold on. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. That's it. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. I'm gonna keep it clean. I'm not even gonna say no bad words, but it's gonna sound hard. Yo, Tone, that sound like him. That sound like him. I don't know. That's if that's him, that's cool. I'm with that. That's a peer. He's a peer to me. You're a peer to me. Everybody that's an artist a peer to me, and I'm down to work with anybody. That's how I see it. You feel me? Like, cool. I seen Tierra Diaz over there at Nails Fest. He chill. Homie chill. He be cool and he be like, yo, what's up? He loved our set and everything. He goes, well, he's like, man, yo, this shit was fire. I was like, word, beast. Man, I'm a fan. I was like, I'm a fan of you, bro. So that to me feels great. Like, appreciate you. He's a beast. He be touring with ICP and all them for real. He be chilling. He put some bread up. That's what that man did. I ain't gonna hold you. He put some bread up. He was like, I want to push my career. He probably saved that bread, worked every fucking day for that shit, saved up. Say, yeah, this going to my next album. And then think about it, though. I want to say this, and I don't know if anybody agree with me. Think about if you do spend $20,000 on an album, you're going to make sure that's the best fucking album you've never fucking made. You're going to do everything in your power to say that no one can never say that album was not whack. Or whack. You would never, no one can never say that. You will put unless you want to troll people. That's up to you. But if you put $20,000, that's gonna be your life works right there, bro. To push. And I feel like if more artists knew that to spend money, because like everybody's like, oh, what's the quickest way to get to it without spending bread? Like, nigga, if you spent money on it, you go harder with your music. If you spent money on it, I put money, because think about it. Let's say somebody gave you some free game and they gave you some knowledge. You wouldn't listen to them. But if you pay for that $50, you pay for that man $50 to tell you where to go down the street, you're going to pay attention. You're going to pay attention. That's all I got to say. If somebody's willing to pay you willing to pay somebody to achieve something, you're gonna try your damnness. I know you fucking lying. You're going to try your damnness to get that shit done. You're not going to sit there and play around and I'm not saying that to anybody. I'm just saying in general, even to my black ass. Like, you're not going to play with that bread. You're not going to play with that money that you spend on your career. You're more likely to go. That's why he's looking for features. It's whoever spit that verse is spending some bread on this. And that's why they went hard like that. That's all I got to say. On my mama. Whoever spit that verse went hard like that because they spending bread on this shit. Word 2. Facebook gonna get so mad at me. Facebook gonna... I don't give a fuck. Don't glitch out their systems now because I'm sparking. I gotta get right. Hey, yo, if Lil Reggie can spark, nigga, I can spark. That nigga, a young nigga, he ain't gotta do all that shit. That nigga Kai said, yo, I give you $5,000 if you don't smoke. That nigga Reggie said, you better give it to the next one. He said, I'm gonna go spark this. He crazy. But he'll do it off camera, though. They told him they couldn't do it like that. Because people don't like that shit. Hey, man, listen. We 420 friendly over here. So I got to figure out, first off, the key to this song. I don't know the key yet, so let's see what the key is. So my first thing is I always try to figure out the key to the song itself. And the way I do that is I put the beat in 1. and I go to G-Tune, which is a free plugin, and all it is a tuner like on a guitar tuner. So it's E. It's straight E. That's crazy. So I'm gonna go to my auto-tune setting over here. Now this auto-tune is not in the DAW yet, as y'all can see. This auto-tune is already in my I have auto-tune in my audio interface. That's like the best way I can explain it. So I can already pre-tune my shit before it even gets to the DAW, so I don't have like 18 auto-tunes on because somebody wants to sing. You know what I mean? The best way you can use auto-tune is sound like a cat that's fighting for his life. That's how Playboy Cardi does his ad-libs. That's how he does his ad-lib.
Flex only hard when they type no Twitter and play it one night till they time you a killer. Yeah.
People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Ain't no let me. People hating, they be playing with my legacy.
So now I'm gonna make that sound more natural.
People playing, they be with my legacy. People waiting, they be playing with my.
Also, I'm gonna make it sound more natural by adding flex tune.
Oh, yeah. People hating, they be playing with my legacy.
Now I find where the notes are. I play with this thing right here.
Ain't more you been thrown in a battery. If you know it, let it be. People hating, they be, yeah. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. You know, let me.
Yeah. People hating. As you can tell, I'm writing right here. So I write on my computer.
People hating, they be playing with my legacy.
It's for a feature.
You know, that you see. My specialty. Getting at my ops is my specialty. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Getting at my ops is my specialty. Getting at my ops is my specialty. Yeah, getting at the ops is my specialty. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Getting at the ops is my specialty.
That's what he said.
In my man, they be playing with my legacy. I'm getting at the ops is my specialty. You know when you ready. You know who you rather be. Who you rather be. People hating, they be, yeah. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Getting at the ops is my, yeah. Be careful, it's all in my specialty. People hating, you made it. Yeah, we made it, People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. Yeah, we made it. Yeah, we made it, yeah. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my, yeah. Getting ops is my specialty. I ain't told in people hating, they be hating on my legacy. And all in the specialty. If you know nothing wrong with me, people hating on the people hating, they be running on my face. Yeah, she more running. Yeah. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. All for the enemies. Let it all if you my enemy. The energy. I said energy. Peep the energy. Peep the energy. In my enemy.
Watch how I do this. You see how I did that? I created a word bank.
Yo, people hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. All in all, just to all in all, in my enemy, in my enemy, in my enemy, in my enemy. Peep the energy.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. On it in my end. I could bet it all to in my enemy. I could bet it all to in my enemy. I could bet it all to in my enemy. You can feel the real and peep the energy. Hey. You can feel the real and peep the energy. And peep the energy. I can all in under me. With me. Yeah, hey. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and peep the energy. Playing with my legacy.
That's it right there.
Yeah.
That's how we coming. That's how we doing it.
Yeah. Bars. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. I could bet it all to in my enemy. You can feel the real and peep the energy. Bars. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and peep the energy. Bars. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and peep the energy.
Friday 99, seen me on the road. Any money more.
Bars. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and peep the energy.
People hating, playing with my legacy. Getting ops is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and peep the energy.
Bars. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and peep the energy.
People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and peep the energy.
Bars. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and peep the energy.
People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and peep the energy.
Bars.
People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, my legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. My specialty. I could bet it all in my bars. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. My legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. My specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. Boom, boom. You can feel the real and pick the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. My legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. My specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. Boom, boom. You can feel the real and pick the energy. Bars. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. My legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. My specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. Boom, boom. You can feel the real and pick the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. My legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. My specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. Boom, boom. You can feel the real and pick the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. My legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. My specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. Boom, boom. You can feel the real and pick the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. My legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. My specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. Boom, boom. You can feel the real and pick the energy. Hating, they be playing with my legacy. My legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. My specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. Boom, boom. You can feel the real and pick the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. My legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. My specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. Boom, boom. You can feel the real and pick the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. My legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. My specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. Boom, boom. You can. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. My legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. My specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. Boom, boom. You can feel the real and pick the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. My legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. My legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. My legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. My specialty. Boom, boom. Beat the energy. My legacy. My specialty. Boom, boom. Beat the. My legacy. My specialty. Boom, boom. Beat the energy. My legacy. My specialty. Boom, boom. Beat the. My legacy. My legacy. My legacy. My specialty. My specialty. My specialty. Boom, boom. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. My legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. My specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. Boom, boom. You can feel the real and pick the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. My legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting ops is my specialty. My specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. Boom, boom. You can feel the real and
my enemy. You can feel the real and beat the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it getting out. This is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and beat the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it getting out. This is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and beat the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it getting out. This is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and beat the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it getting out. This is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it getting out. This is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and beat the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it getting out. This is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and beat the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it getting out. This is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and beat the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it getting out. This is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and beat the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it getting out. This is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and beat the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it getting out. This is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and beat the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it getting out. This is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and beat the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it getting out. This is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and beat the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it getting out. This is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and beat the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it getting out. This is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and beat the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it getting out. This is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and beat the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it getting out. This is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and beat the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it getting out. This is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and beat the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it getting out. This is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and beat the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it getting out. This is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and beat the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it getting out. This is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and beat the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it getting out. This is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and beat the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it getting out. This is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and beat the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it getting out. This is People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting honest is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and peep the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting honest is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and peep the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting honest is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and peep the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting honest is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and peep the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting honest is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and peep the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting honest is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and peep the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting honest is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and peep the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting honest is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and peep the
Truthfully, nah. Truthfully, the real test is comparing my voice to his and making sure it's hitting. Like that's the real test to see if it's hitting on the same shit. So let's just check it.
The weather in the Minnesota winter with the livers on the liver. I'm a killer, more the shivers never go within a quicker, leave it pouring out they liquor. This is the quickest, it's twist, tongue twister, no piss and no buzz, but I'm really that nigga. Your clicks only hard when they typing on Twitter and playing for likes, only time you a killer. No whips and no buzz, but I'm really that nigga. Your clicks only hard when they typing on Twitter and playing for likes, only time you a killer. Yeah.
Bars. People hating, they be playing with my legacy.
You a killer. Yeah. You a killer. Yeah. You a killer. Yeah. You a killer. Yeah.
Goodbarz?
People hating, they be playing with my legacy.
Stop playing with me. You ain't gonna end me like that, nigga. You're not gonna sit there and rap like, look, listen. You're not gonna be my black ass all over the track. I'm gonna make that shit. I'm gonna enter, and the mood's gonna change in this motherfucker. Yo, nah, salute to the bro, whoever that is. I don't know if it's bro though. I don't know if that's the homie that Tone was talking about. I don't know if that's the dude Tone's talking about. I don't know. It sounds like Playboy.
Goodbarz?
People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting honest is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and peep the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting honest is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and peep the energy. Ops is my specialty. I could bet it all and peep the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it. Ops is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and peep the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we playing with my.
It clicks really hard when I get a bit, I'm a veteran, better than anybody with a pen. I put the pedal to the metal, come to the rich middles. I'm a killer with a pencil. You ain't nothing but a motherfucking puppet on the pedal. When I'm coming to your city, getting litty like a medicine. They claiming that it's simple. I'm about to give a medicine. I'm colder than the weather in the Minnesota winter with the lyrics and the liquor. I'm a killer. Mother shivers never go with the quick. I leave it pouring out they liquor. This is the quickest. It's twist, I'm twisting. No twist and no buzz, bitch. I'm really that nigga. Your clicks only hard when they tripping on Twitter and playing for lights. Only time you a killer. No whist and no buzz, bitch. I'm really that nigga. Your clicks only hard when they tripping on Twitter and playing for lights. Only time you a killer. Yeah.
People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting honest is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and beat the energy. People hating, they be playing with my legacy. Yeah, we made it, getting honest is my specialty. I could bet it all in my enemy. You can feel the real and beat the energy.
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna hold you. That's it. and then you know how I do. We're gonna wave that mug out, put it right in that boy folder, and not waste no time. Don't waste time, man. Don't wait. That's the one thing I don't do. If that shit sound good, that shit sound good, bruh. Ain't nothing else to do to it. Ain't nothing else to think about. It was a moment, and I was able to capture it. And then you just take that motherfucker, copy the name, make a folder, name it that folder, and you gonna put the word stems at the back of that shit. Boom. And then you put that in. Oh, you double click that mug, you hit save, and I do wave, MP3, and then I'm gonna do 16-bit, and then that's about it. And then I'll split mixer files, and then boom. So there you go. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing else you could do. Like with that, like it's done. It's no reason to dig, to go in and splice. It's his project. I'm gonna do what he told me to do. I'm gonna do my job. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's one thing we as engineers we gotta always remember to do is to just do our job. And if they ask for more, you know what I mean? Do what you gotta do. But if the core sounds great, there's nothing to change on that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna send it to him, the stems. He can do whatever he want. He will have full rights and exclusive rights to that verse, that hook. I made that hook in front of y'all. Y'all are my witnesses of creating that. You know what I mean? I didn't use ChatGPT or nothing like that. I just came up with something that felt good and the note sounded right. And I did what the client wanted. I included the word legacy instead of destiny. What more can you ask for, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, I did everything that nigga wanted to do. And I still got a joint left. We're going to be going live later tonight playing Call of Duty. But I might be going in the world of GTA RP. If you guys want to tune in to Goodbarz Gaming, go ahead and tune in. I'm going to go ahead and get this. I'm going to show you guys how to zip a folder when you have stems in it so that you don't have to, like, get confused about it, right? Like, you're like, damn, man, like, did I do this right? So, like, I'm going to show you exactly what I do and why I put the MP3 in that folder also. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit View, and I'm going to close all my windows, and then I'm going to hit Save because it just makes it double save. You know what I mean? Everything's good. I know the plugins for that. And so I'm going to go to the folder, and I'm going to hit to Netty 317. So here's the folder. Here are the stems. But there's one thing that's different. It's that MP3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy that. I'm going to cut that MP3, and I'm going to put it out in the folder itself. And now I'm going to go send to zip folder or compress zip folder. It might be zip folder on Macs. So boom, let it zip. I have a reference track, and I have the stems. And also, the really funny thing about it, he asked for like a video of me creating it. So all I have to do now, yo, I didn't tell y'all that part, my fault. So all I have to do now is take this live stream, download it off my Facebook, put it in Adobe, find the part when I started creating this, and send it to him. And he told me he'll pay me an extra $40 for just doing the video. So if he said, I want the track regardless, but if you do the videos, I give you a tip. So I was like, all right, bet, say no more. Say no more, B. I got you, Shane. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna complain about it. So boom, look, that's two orders done in a day. You know what I'm saying? That's $40 a piece. That's $80 I made in 2 hours. 3 hours. Because I'm looking at the stream. 3 hours of work, $80. You could do the math from that. I'm not gonna get into all that because people be doing math and shit. And you know what I say? I leave a nice little message. I be like, thank you so much. I love this project. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Be nice. Ain't nothing wrong. You ain't gonna be like, yeah, nigga, this the track. No, be nice. Be nice. You know what I'm saying? Be nice. You know what I'm saying? Go right to the folder. You find the legacy stems, and you find the MP3. You put that bitch in there. Boom. Look at that. $40. For doing a hook. Think about it, if you had fuck me doing it. Think if you had 8 artists in Fiverr. You had 8 artists. You run a label. You run the Fiverr record label. That's what you do. You don't do nothing else. Y'all don't produce music. Y'all don't put music on Spotify. All y'all do is rap on Fiverr, like a 9 to 5. You don't publish it. You don't got to worry about marketing it, and you get paid to do. So you have, like, let's say you have 8 artists that do $40 a hook. You got a girl singer, a guy singer, got a girl rapper, a guy rapper, that's 4 right there. You got somebody that does Spanish, that's 5. You got somebody that plays guitar and sings, that's 6. You know what I mean? You got all. Think about it. Like, you got all these musicians around just sitting around not doing nothing. You make a Fiverr for each. You make an email. You could say Stephanie Highlighter. That's the singing artist. At gmail.com. Put it on Fiverr. Make everybody an email. Control the email. You know what I'm saying? Find people that they're like, oh, I just want to make music. I don't want to promote it. I don't want to put it on Spotify. All right, I got a job for you. How about this? Oh, EA Sports. Look, watch this, EA. Yo, EA, watch this. EA, I forgot you was in here. Hold up. So you compete. Watch this. Now I'm going as a buyer, and this is me looking at the buyer. DJ Mix. EA. These are the niggas getting to the bread with the DJ shit. Go live, and I will create a DJ mix of any genre that you want, and I would do a pro DJ mix set for you. I mix and master your music. I what? Bro, niggas is charging $20.75 for, like, what were they charging? Let's see, DJ Aries. Stage DJ set mix, 15 minutes, up to 8 tracks. You can choose 8 tracks, 15 minutes, unlimited revisions, perfect for your intro DJ project. 4 decks. Fuck the mainstream. This competition right here. These niggas getting bread because of our shit. I was like, what? When I found Fiverr, man, I'm going to tell you something before I found Fiverr. The pandemic happened when I found Fiverr. And it fucking saved me. It saved me, y'all. I'm not even playing with you. Knowing that I don't have to worry about distributing my music anymore. Not worrying about, is it going to go anywhere? I want to show y'all something. And I don't know if y'all will feel me on this, but I just think it's amazing. And I think it's really cool the fact that like I can let my music go and it can do its own thing. And I'm gonna tell you something about this song. I'm not even gonna play it. So this song was a Fiverr song, and the dude paid me $100 bucks. I think it was 120. He paid me 120, and he made a video game, and he wanted me to rap on it, and it was about Team Knuckles fighting the evil version of Sonic. Now, it's not my best, it's not my worst, it's not my favorite, it's not my least favorite. It's just a song I did on Fiverr. Not knowing what I was doing it for, I was just like, hey, I'm gonna give 110% on this, no matter what it sounds like. This song sounds like a rock song from the 80s, and I'm rapping on it. And I'm gonna just give y'all a piece of it so y'all can peep. And like, I'm not saying nothing crazy. I'm rapping fast. It's kind of speedy. I just want to show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all something real important real quick. That shit's crazy. That shit shook me. I was like, what? 3 million? So that dude paid me $100, and technically you can get about $2,000 for 1 million views on YouTube if you're monetized and it's original content, right? So he paid me $100, outsourced me, and then he took it, and not only did he double, he quadrupled the income from it if he got his shit monetized. Technically, if he's smart, which I think he is, because he's got 14,000 fucking subscribers, he has his platform monetized. So he outsourced for a rapper to do this Knuckles song, got 3 million views, got the money back tenfold. And boosted me and Martin T. Martin T's on the shout out to Martin T. He's dope. I looked him up. He got a nice little following too. And I hit him up. I was like, yo, I got a track with you, man. He's like, I know, I see it. He's like, he hit me back. He was like, yo, I just can't believe it. I was like, I can't believe it either. So, so shout out to Martin T. That guy Raymond, he's a video game developer, and he does gameplays, tutorials, and bro, it's a Sonic thing. It's all about Sonic the Hedgehog. And look at all the comments, and I didn't even notice until someone tagged me. Someone found my page, tagged me, like, yo, they love you over here, and I'm like, what? And I'm like, yo, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. And bro, like, every single like, I just came in 166. All those guys became subscribers. Look at my fucking notifications on my YouTube. My YouTube was never shaking like this. So not only did I get paid for my service, it quadrupled this dude's pockets, and it made my content get even better for just working and doing music. So everybody's chasing, like, I don't get it, bro. I try to tell niggas this all the time, and I'm like, yo, bro, just do music. Stop holding your music back. Stop fucking like, oh man, I'm not ready yet. I ain't got the Air Force 3000s yet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got the G Phazos yet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ready yet. Nah, man, you better drop that shit. You better stop making music for yourself. You better stop making music for you. You better start making music for people. And you never know. When you make music for other people, you don't know what you're making that music for. You could be doing something totally different. I didn't even know. I was like, yeah, man, I got you. This shit's dope. I was like, yeah, man, cool. Team Knuckles. I said tag me when you drop it. And he tagged me. And I was like, oh my God. They be like, are you what? Like, I can't even, like, I appreciate every single last one of you guys that's replying. If you're watching my YouTube, Did you gonna sing another song for Outcome because it's peak? I would love to. I'm gonna say that. I gotta respond to this. I would love to. Yeah, man. Thank you guys, man. I appreciate y'all so much. Shout out to all the Team Knuckles, man. I'm Team Knuckles. Team Knuckles. I always loved Knuckles when I was a kid. So like, and I got the dreads like him. So they're like, he's like Knuckles. Look, he's like Knuckles. So I did this song for. This is the evil version of Sonic the Hedgehog. He's purple and he got teeth and shit. And like Knuckles fights him in this game, and he made a soundtrack, basically the whole soundtrack, and this is a part of the soundtrack. So make music, man. Don't stop making it. Don't chase no fame. Just make it. I don't know. 3 million views is crazy to me, and it still keep going up. Like it's at 200,000 now. Like it was just at 100,000 the other day, yesterday. So I don't know. I can't control this shit, bro. If it works, it works. Oh, this shit's crazy. That shit drives me wild. I was shook. I was on my phone like, nah. And I'm looking, I'm like, all these comments about me and like the dude Martin T and like they're like, this is the perfect combo for this game. And so if you get an opportunity to do something, man, don't let nobody tell you different. Don't let nobody talk you out of it. If you feel it, if you trust it in your gut, man, do it. Now, if somebody give you some bullshit, don't fall for that shit. We got a good conversation to have with you guys about the podcast this Sunday. Gonna have some fun. So I might before I have the session, jump into a live stream on Good Riz Gaming. Shout out to everybody tuned in, man. Shout out to EA Sports. Shout out to Tone, TNT, Teeth and Tone. Shout out to Pastor B. Shout out to Eddie that was in the building. Shout out to Street Religion, aka Young Breeze in the building. Go follow Street Religion. He probably about to go live right now. He probably about to see me. He be making sure he go live when it's the opposite. Yo, Street Religion, salute. I be doing the same thing, like making sure, you know what I mean, spread the wealth. You know what I mean. Shout out to Steve, man. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. T Studio, man. Salute. I appreciate you. You right. Don't lose that. You right. You know what I mean? EA Sports, let me know, man. Hit me up. Let me know if you want to get into that Fiverr shit, man. You know what I would do, EA? I'm gonna be real with you. I would just copy all of this and then put it in ChatGPT and say replace my name with this name and then what I can do and just have ChatGPT rewrite it. But that's just me. I'm just telling you what I did. So I'm just saying. So just rewrite that shit and then just take the whole make a cool little graphic, bro. You got some fire graphics, you know what I mean? Put your face there and like take videos of you spinning and shit and like at the parties, at the clubs and shit and put it as an advertisement. People will be all over that, man. I'm telling you. And then if you want the real cheat code, you're going to have to inbox me and then we can talk about it. I'm Mr.Goodbarz. This is YHL Young Hustle League, Mr.Goodbarz Toybox Studio. If you need help with music, man, hit me up. I'm here to show y'all, guide y'all. I want to make sure people know that you can do something with music because I'm tired of everybody shitting on music. I don't care about genres. I don't care about what you're playing, what instrument. If you rap, you sing,